You already know what it is, man. Female beast, Slim Jenkins. Whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit, yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it. No, I'm coming with a full clip, and I'm always keeping it 100. Niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Ooh, that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. Try to serve me up a plate, I leave a tip. All about getting my bag, give me the chips, then dip. If he ain't talking about cash, then he ain't talking about shit. They try to get fly and they crash, I hit the runway and rip. You get me out of my bag, then I'ma pocket your bitch. I been popping no jack in no box, ain't gotta be square to get put in a box. Life is a movie, my haters are props, don't let your ego get you hit in your block. I'm at your head, cop off the top, cuffing the game, but I am the cop. If you ain't with it, then you was the op. Niggas be lame, they need to stop. See me and you, we ain't congruent. Niggas stay rapping about some shit that they ain't doing. How you in the kitchen, nigga, ain't shit brewing. But your bitch, she know the night, so when she say it, they gon' chill it. Get it up. They just putting on scenes. Shit ain't really what it seems. I don't relate to all the fake shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't in my jeans. It's a real dirty game. Hard to keep shit clean. I ain't never had to knock the next man to build up my self-esteem. I've been patiently waiting, yeah, I've been steady chasing. They steady hating, no relation, no, my hoes ain't basic. And why they making up excuses, me, I make a statement. And make these niggas pay attention like they making payments. Real life, I know you niggas feel me. Let me say a little louder for the ones on the back that can't hear me. Since day one, I've been the real me. A shark up in that water, they can't reel me. All facts. Just give me the paper. Female beast. Slap Jenkins. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Female beast. Slim Jenkins. Whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit, yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it. No, I'm coming with a full clip, and I'm always keeping it 100. Niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Ooh, that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. Try to serve me up a plate, I leave a tip. All about getting my bag, give me the chips, then dip. If he ain't talking about cash, then he ain't talking about shit. They try to get fly and they crash, I hit the runway and rip. You get me out of my bag, then I'ma pocket your bitch. I been popping no jack in no box, ain't gotta be square to get put in a box. Life is a movie, my haters are props, don't let your ego get you hit in your block. I'm at your head, cop off the top, cuffing the game, but I am the cop. If you ain't with it, then you was the op. Niggas be lame, they need to stop. See me and you, we ain't congruent. Niggas stay rapping about some shit that they ain't doing. How you in the kitchen, nigga, ain't shit brewing. But your bitch, she know the night, so when she say it, they gon' chill it. Get it up. They just putting on scenes. Shit ain't really what it seems. I don't relate to all the fake shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't in my jeans. It's a real dirty game. Hard to keep shit clean. I ain't never had to knock the next man to build up my self-esteem. I've been patiently waiting, yeah, I've been steady chasing. They steady hating, no relation, no, my hoes ain't basic. And why they making up excuses, me, I make a statement. And make these niggas pay attention like they making payments. Real life, I know you niggas feel me. Let me say a little louder for the ones on the back that can't hear me. Since day one, I've been the real me. A shark up in that water, they can't reel me. All facts. Just give me the paper. Female beast. Slap Jenkins. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Female beast. Slim Jenkins. Whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit, yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it, no, I'm coming with a full clip. And I'm always keeping it 100, niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Who that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing on this beautiful Monday night for the inaugural episode of the Orbit Report? Dun dun dun. Soon I will get my buttons back, but until then, we just gotta rock with what we got. But before y'all come in, please hit the like button, please hit the share button, please hit the subscribe button, just as it says there at the bottom of the screen, because if you haven't subscribed to Stargazer Sports, what are you doing with your life? Y'all give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out why this thing is not. Oh, there it goes. I was like, what's wrong with this thing? There we go. But anyways, really excited tonight for our first episode of the Orbit Report. This is super exciting. Y'all know I had that graphic there on the screen. And so we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. For one, today's topics, we're going to do the Wings versus Sun game reaction. Then we're going to talk about how Coach Jose defended Arike. And honestly, I'm thank God, because somebody needed to defend Arike. The hate that she's been getting has been absolutely and completely ridiculous. And she's done nothing but be a great teammate to Paige, a great teammate to Azzi and the rest of the Dallas Wings, been a loyal player to the Dallas Wings when every other star player abandoned us. So it's time that we do give her respect for how she's played and how she completely altered her role so that Paige could fit on this team, so that Azzi could fit on this team. So then we're going to also talk about how Azzi has set the record, right? Set the record, surpassed Arike in 3 points made for a rookie in franchise history. Then we're going to talk about Angel versus Asia showdown, which I knew the Aces was going to be mad as hell today because they lost versus the Sky. I knew they was going to be mad as hell. I was hoping for a better showing than sitting the starters with
5 minutes left in the game because it was so bad. But hey, it is what it is. But we still gonna talk about that matchup, and then because it's always fun watching Asia and Angel play. I do think those are the two best bigs in the league right now. Yes, I did say I think they're the best forwards in the league. Forwards/centers. They're both playing the center position. Well, I guess Angel kind of moved back to the 4 now that Brianna Jones is back. And then we're going to hear our Cowboys leaders speak and much more, y'all. We really have a lot to cover, so I'm really not going to delay in getting into the content. But let me check the chat. See who's in here. Miss Matrix. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much, Miss Matrix. You're a loyal supporter. Always in here for the most part when I go live. So really appreciate your support. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Dallas Wings versus the Connecticut Sun game reaction. So, all right. So let's get into it. Let me get this out of here and bring up my graphics. So first, let's go ahead and get into our... Do I have everybody on here? Yeah. We're going to get into our Dallas Wings versus Connecticut Sun game recap. Which was a good game. I knew we were going to win that game as long as we played up to our standard. I had said in our... and y'all check out my show where I'm going to be doing it before every game. My 5 keys to victory. So y'all check that show out. And we're kind of going to be comparing, just like I did on my last game reaction. Okay, we won the game. Did we meet my keys to victory or were we off? So, let's go ahead and pull up the game recap. Okay, so looking at how we did. Oh, okay, that's the second graphic. Hold on, y'all. I want to show this graphic first. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Okay. And y'all, because I'm actually... I'll be putting myself on a timer to get through these segments. Hold on. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, but anyway, let's get into the game. So we won 83-63. This was a game where I said that we wanted to be able to play the bench. And as you can see, the bench got a lot of minutes. Maddie got 17. Alicia Clark got 17. Odyssey got 20. Hold on, let me remove this caption so that I can see the bottom of the graphic. But Odyssey got 20, Shook Sutton got 7, Zaza got 12, and then Lee Yuru and Awak got 9. So that was a thing. We did end up switching the lineup. We put Alana into the lineup, which was pretty much the goal starting training camp off. But Alana was hurt, so Alana didn't even start week 1, or didn't. I don't even think she played. Actually, Alana didn't play week 1. I don't think. So anyway, sorry y'all, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper to give me some energy for the show because we are starting a bit late, but it's all right. But anyway, so if we look at the bench, got a lot of minutes, and that's exactly what you want from this type of game. You want your bench to get a lot of minutes in these types of games versus teams that are tanking. If you have to be playing your starters. And look at the starters minutes. Jessica Shepard 23, Alana 14, Arike 23, Paige 25, Azzi 24. Like, this was definitely a game that we needed our starters to be able to rest. So thank God that we did, because they've been playing a lot of minutes over these last few stretch of games. Especially in July, our starters played a hell of a lot of minutes. So we needed a rest. We needed to be able to rest in this game. But if we look at what everybody did, Jessica Shepard, 15 points. 7 of 12 from the field, pretty good. 9 rebounds, 2 assists. 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul. Jessica Shepard, shout out to her, and I'm gonna talk about her and Azzi here in a minute. But Alana Smith, 14 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 4, 1 of 2. Alana just hasn't been great for us, y'all. She really hasn't. But she actually was playing some good defense, and I'm gonna show y'all in the next graphic because I think she actually got like a two blocks or something like that. But moving on to Arike, another good game. You know, she's just been putting up good games for the past like month. You know, but anyway, 23 minutes, 15 points, 7 of 9 from the field. 1 of 3 from the 3-point, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, and 0 personal fouls. Paige played 25 minutes. This was an off game for Paige, but I mean, she's allowed to have a couple of off games, right? She's allowed to have that. That's a superstar. But 6 points, 3 of 9 for the field, 0 of 9 from 3-point. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. Then Azzi played 24 minutes, had 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3 points. So she was red hot for the 3-point line, which was amazing because this is what I said. And let me just remove this graph for a minute. But that's exactly what I said that we needed from Azzi. That's exactly what I said we needed from Azzi. Did I not? Now, if we're, I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's exactly what we needed. We needed an efficient shooting game from Azzi, but her also hunting her shots. And then in this game, she was hunting her shots and she was knocking them down. They were also wide open. You know what I'm saying? Which is what we want. We want Azzi Fudd to be able to shoot wide open threes. She's the best, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. I think it's probably her and Marina Mabry. But there's no reason that Azzi Fudd should not be taking as many 3 points as possible in a basketball game because she's that good at it. But anyway, so what else? And then you can look at the bench. The bench did pretty good. I think, yeah, we got some good production on the bench, and that's why I want the bench to play. Because it doesn't have to all be on the starters. The starters, right, can get theirs, but the bench can also come in and help because we have a good enough bench. We have Maddie Seegers that gave us 4 points, right? 2 of 4 from the field. A walk career, 6 points. 3 of 4 from the field. Lee Uru, 6 points, 2 of 4. So this is how they can help us. Odyssey Sims, you know, and I really enjoyed honestly seeing Odyssey play yesterday because I think Odyssey can contribute to this team. When you have a point guard like that on your team, there's no reason that you should be running a player like Paige Beckers and Arike Ogunbowale and Azzi Fudd into the ground. There's no reason that you should be running those 3 into the ground when you have Odyssey Sims. And honestly, I like what Shug Sutton brings to the table and Zaza. All 3 of those players, 3 guards should be able to get minutes. Maddie should be able to get minutes. Maddie is a good player. She should be able to get minutes. So is Lee Uru. Like, our entire bench should be able to play every game, really. Right? And I hope Jose, you know, continue to develop. He continues to figure out, like, how we can get the lineup and how we can get our bench to play because we have a bench that can play. So just playing the hell out of your starters, especially now down the stretch when this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to get the bench going because we're going to be playing lesser teams, right? So when you're playing lesser teams, let's start getting into playoff mode now. Get up on teams early. Let your bench play, because you're gonna need your bench come playoffs. You're gonna need your bench. So we need to start seasoning the chicken, letting it marinate. We need to start marinating and seasoning that chicken, right? But let's get into. If I show y'all this second graphic, I think this is it right here. But just to see, you know, kind of what was done, you know, defensively. So Jess had a steal. Alana had 2 blocks. So that's what I said. Alana, she didn't give us the best offensively, but she was playing pretty good defensively. I appreciate that because we need it. We need somebody to step up. We need her to play like the co-defensive player of the year. And Arike had a steal. You know, of course, she had 5 rebounds. Paige had 4 assists. Did she have any steals or blocks? No steals or blocks from Paige. But Paige was playing some tough defense as well. And then, you know, Azzi is amazing. And I do believe Azzi should be first team. If not first, at least second team. All defense. All defense, absolutely. It's really getting to the point where if you need to lock somebody up, just put Azzi on them. I don't know. Other people can't guard them, but you put Azzi on them. You put Azzi on them. She's got it handled. She's got it covered. As Olivia Pope said, I got it covered. It's handled. So we definitely need, but we definitely should give a shout out to Azzi for the amazing defense that she's been playing all year. Just stellar defense. And I don't think anybody else. I thought somebody else got some blocks. Okay, Awak got a block. Oh, Azzi got a block. Azzi got a block and 2 steals. Right? A block and 2 steals as a 5'11" guard. So she really is, honestly, Azzi really is our best defender. And I think that's like without question. And I would say we were probably utterly shocked that Azzi was so good as a defender. I know I am. That was one of her knocks coming out of UConn. 2 things that were Azzi's knocks coming out of UConn on her scouting report that she's good at now in the league. Defense is shooting the mid-range. I don't know how she did it. Well, I know how she did it. She obviously put in the work. So shout out to Azzi for putting in the work. But I also wanted to show this, that it said the Connecticut Sun finished 5-19, 26%, with Azzi Fudd and Jessica Shepard as the primary defenders on Sunday. So, Jess, I also said you needed to step up. So, thank you for stepping up, Jess. Let me see. Do I have I wonder, do I have the full game? No, that's just how we did them. But I didn't bring up. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have that graphic where I usually like. Dang. Why don't I have that graphic? You know what? Don't worry about it. Let me pull it up real fast. Because y'all know I like to show like the full game stats. Hold on. I really thought I had that. That's all right. I'm getting it right now. I like to post the team stats. But anyway, shout out to Azzi. Shout out to Jessica for stepping up, because that definitely was. Let me see. Do I still have that graphic? Yes, I have my 5 keys to victory. Right. And we about to go through and see, did we hit our 5 keys to victory or not? Did we hit it or not? So let me go over here. Don't worry, y'all. I'm just building a plane while it's in the air. Oh gosh. No, I sent that to the wrong person. That's not what I was trying to do. Why? Oh, it's because my Wi-Fi. Dang, I can't even do that way. I guess I'm going to have to go to my browser and pull it up. Y'all, hold on. Let me see. Wings versus Sun. Game recap. No, I gotta pull it up, y'all. I thought I had it. I didn't have it, but it's all right. Here we go. Team stats. All right. So if we look here, and y'all should be able to see the team stats. Can y'all see the team stats on the screen? No, I gotta take this graphic off. Okay, and I gotta switch. All right, bam. So here are the team stats. So let's look at the team stats real fast. And first, well, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's look at the graphic first. And let's see how we did. So I said Azzi needs to have 15 plus points. Did AZ have 15 plus points? I don't think she had 15 plus, but I think she got close to it. She had 12. So she was close and she showed up, right? She was close and she showed up. So I say she pretty much accomplished what I wanted her to do. I said with how the Wings are constructed, they have to dominate offensively. And we won by how much? Like 20 points? Yeah, we won by 20 points. So we did dominate offensively. And lucky for us, we didn't even need Paige to go off. Okay, keep going. Need 15 plus fast break points. Let's see how many fast break points do we had. So, I gotta look through it at this screen. So we look at how many fast break points. Ding ding. Wait, hold on. Wow, look at that. Wait, hold on. Is that right? Where's the fast break points? Oh, I was looking at points in the paint. I'm like, dang, we had a lot of fast. Okay, so we had 8 fast break points. And I said we needed to have at least 15. So we did not meet that threshold. So that was one thing that we did not have to do to accomplish. And I mean, honestly, this is a loser team. I feel like, in hindsight, I kind of just wanted to see us get that. But did we necessarily need to get that? No. We were a few off. But anyway, let's put back up my graphic to see what else we did. So we didn't get 15 plus fast break points, right? We got 9. So we were about, 6 shy? Win the offensive boards battle. Let's see if we won that. Because the last couple of games that we've lost is because we can't rebound the damn ball. So let's see if we were able to win the battle. Offensive boards. Nope. Lost the offensive boards battle again, but we won the defensive boards battle by a mile. So it kind of balanced out because we won the defensive boards battle by 9. And we lost the offensive board battle by 2. So I feel like that kind of balances out. We were shooting pretty efficiently, so we really didn't need that many second chances. And I think when you also were keeping them off the glass, when you're preventing them from getting their own their own offensive boards, it kind of has the same effect. But anyway, what else? I was trying to bring up my graphic again. Commit under 20 fouls, because last game we had 25 plus fouls. Let's see if we committed under 25 fouls. I think so. I didn't see us. Yeah, we were definitely under. Yeah, we only committed 15 fouls. So yay! We did accomplish a key directly. The other ones, I'm counting those for indirect accomplishments to the keys. And then what was my last point? Get the ball to Paige in the clutch. Turns out we didn't need to get the ball to Paige in the clutch because Paige didn't even play the fourth quarter. Or at least I don't think so. None of our I think she might have played a little bit, but pretty much our bench is who played in the fourth quarter. So anyway, shout out to my Dallas Wings for getting the job done. Our next game, I think low-key our next game is like tomorrow. Let me see. No, it's not tomorrow. It's Friday. Yeah. So, wait, no. Today's the 3rd. It's Thursday. So our next game is Thursday versus the Mystics again. And I won it with them. Oh, yeah. I won it with the Mystics 110%. After what they did. Let me start sharing my screen. But I absolutely won it with the Mystics. After those stunts they pulled last game. Okay. Jose better have something. Jose better have something for them. Because they think, oh, y'all can't defend us. Y'all can't. Okay. All right. Let's see. Because first of all, that team swear we never beat y'all. Like, bro, we beat y'all last year. We beat y'all this year. So stop trying to act like y'all just indefensible and impenetrable. Y'all not the aces. Stop it. But it's okay. We got something for them. I'm praying to God. Jose, I'm pumping you up. Jose. Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down, Jose. For the love of God, Please keep it something up so we can remind them who they are. Because their actions and the spicy talking about Shakira Austin, I wasn't feeling that. What's up, Chad? My guy Rico. Nigel, what's up? Glad to see y'all here in the... Uh-oh. That's my alarm saying segment over. And guess what? We already done with that segment. So we're moving on. Moving on to our next topic, which... we're going to talk about how Coach Jose defended Arike. So let me go ahead and pull that up right quick. Sorry, y'all. Did I not have that? Oh, yeah, I know where it's at. I'm going to say I had that. We got it bookmarked. We got all of our stuff bookmarked. I'm excited. Rico and Nigel, we're going to definitely get into that Cowboys content. Don't y'all worry. But we gotta say the best for last, right? But hold on, let me pull it. I know I had it on here. But yeah, it's because I've been bookmarking like crazy. So this is why I got to scroll all the way down my damn bookmarks, which is crazy as hell. But okay, I must have not saved it like I thought. Wow, I'm slacking today. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Please forgive Star, because I could have sworn I bookmarked this so that I didn't have to. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't bookmark it because I was like, oh, I can just do it the YouTube way. But honestly, this person already had the clip spliced up, and I didn't get to splice up this. Oh, they removed it. That's why he removed it. Why did he remove it? Oh, he must have got in trouble. Okay, it's all right. How can I'm gonna just have to pull it up on YouTube. Wait, let me see. Hopefully they already posted it. But y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button. Help out Stargazer Sport. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ugh. I'm trying so hard to get... And I have all this stuff. And I haven't even watched that interview. Let me see. I think I follow them and they usually have all the... Yeah. Let me see. Did they have it from yesterday? Yeah. All right. So let me pull up this presser. And we're not gonna watch the whole presser, y'all. I'm gonna just have to try to skim around till I can. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to queue up I'm trying to just queue up that clip for y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting it up. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, I can't find it, y'all. Okay. Okay, I think I finally got it, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Sorry, y'all. Whew. What up, Jay Battle? He said, "Oh, you're a Dream fan. Okay, what's up? Oh, I didn't know you was a Dream fan, Nigel. I thought you were a Cowboys fan. But yeah, so we definitely gonna talk about Angel just in a minute. But yeah, I got it up, y'all. Sorry. Whew. Didn't know people was gonna delete tweets on me. So I gotta go through, and I had forgot to clip this because y'all, I got so many Cowboys clips. That took me like 2 hours. Y'all don't know how hard it is to produce shows. It's hard as hell. Like setting up these shows and trying to make the experience smooth for y'all and enjoyable is not something that is very easy. Shit, I need a producer. Y'all, anybody want to produce star shows? Let me know. I'm serious. Still, I'm dead serious. Y'all, let me know if you're a producer or you know somebody who produces, and y'all want to help Star out to produce her show so she don't have to be doing all of this. Great. Please hit me up. Okay, y'all, but I finally found the clip. I'm gonna pause this music. Okay, so now we can listen to Jose.
Washington, or what you saw against Atlanta, or what you would see against New York.
Well, Arike shot 7 and 9, had 5 assists and 1 turnover. Just what did you see from Coach?
I mean, I don't know. You guys can look it up. We have all this stuff anyway. I just, she's changed, and her growth from teams that she's been on before, right? She was 7 for 9, right? That's pretty good efficiency, and a couple times she gets thrown a grenade late in the clock, and then she's got to go between her legs behind her back to separate, right? So that's what a lot of people remember. She's not selfish doing that. It's the end of the clock. So wow. I don't think a lot of people are giving Arike the credit that she deserves on the type of year that she's having.
Wow.
She's had to change a lot of things, not going away from being a high volume guy, right, to now sharing it, putting it down on the deck, getting downhill, right? So it's about winning, and a lot of guys in that locker room have helped us win. I think sometimes, a lot of people get too concerned with, okay, who's getting these amount of shots, right? Who's getting these amount of shots? Who's getting these touches? Why are these plays run for these guys, right? The end result is about winning, right?
Coach, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And he ended on that. So, and I didn't even set my timer for this, but it's all good. So I wanted to talk about that clip because Arike has been facing obscene amounts of hate. And she's been, and I keep showing this graphic. Like, this is what Arike was doing last month. She comes into August, she's doing the same thing. Like, she deserves, sorry, that's Azzi, I'm gonna get to that. But she deserves praise and recognition for how she has been playing. I said she has been your most efficient player for the last month. It's been her. Not Paige. And we love Paige. Paige is the GOAT. Paige is goated. No doubt. We love Paige. All right. But Arike Ogunbowale, who has willingly accepted the role to be her Batman. Be her Robin to her Batman. And we have Azzi fans and Paige fans every effing day doing nothing but trying to tear her down. And I'm sick of it. And I'm not only sick of the fans, I'm sick of the media as well. All you Dallas Wings media. See, people think I'm Dallas Wings. I'm not Dallas Wings media. This is Stargazer Sports. I'm an independent entity. I don't work for the Dallas Wings. I don't work for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't work for the WNBA. I'm an independent sports media company, right? But and an independent sports analyst. So all my opinions are mine. They're not affiliated with anybody else. But Arike has been doing everything she can to help this team to be a leader. And her teammates love her. That's the thing about it. Azzi fans and Paige fans hate her, but Azzi and Paige love her. So it's like, what is this really about? Because it can't be about basketball. It's clearly not about basketball. Because see, when Arike had it was like a 4 or 5 game slump where she was only scoring in single digits, y'all had a lot to say. But as soon as she starts playing well, absolute crickets. And I'm still seeing hate in the comments. She's a shot chucker. And that's why I think a lot of this stuff be bots anyways. The internet is not a real place, and I know that. The internet is not a real place. And I really do think that it's bots. It has to be, because it's like, y'all cannot be watching the games to still be saying that Arike is selfish and she's a shot chucker and she doesn't care about getting the ball to her teammates and she's terrible and she can't make a shot and all of this BS that y'all continue to say about her lying on her name. But that's okay. We're going to get to it under the lights. We're going to show her assists under the lights on Wednesday. Y'all tune into that. We'll be back on Wednesday for Under the Lights. Under the Lights. We'll be back on Wednesday. But anyways, make sure y'all hitting the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. But, where's the other graphic? No, that's not what where was my other one at? Did it not upload? Nope, not that one. Yeah, okay, yeah, here we go. This current scoring stretch. Thank you, Drake Keeler. Y'all follow Drake Keeler on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on X. It says, this current scoring stretch from Arike has been the most efficient of her entire career. So Arike has completely revamped who she is. Y'all said she couldn't do it. And I'll be honest, Star said, let me put myself on screen. I'll be honest, Star said that Arike is a volume shooter. Because I don't have a problem with Arike being a volume shooter. And I said she needed about 15 to 20 touches. But obviously people were like, well, that's not enough, but it's only one ball. And she's figured out how to make it work in that more so 10 to 15 range rather than the 15 to 20 range like I thought that she needed. So I was also wrong on Arike. So the fact that she's completely revamped her game, and you know, Arike has been in the league since 2019. She is a veteran through and through. She's a 9-year vet at this point. So the fact that she can still evolve being a 9-year veteran is also huge. Y'all love Jess so much. Guess who brought Jess to this team? Arike Ogunbowale. Jess was her teammate. They won a championship together at Notre Dame. This isn't Azzi's teammate. This isn't Paige's teammate. This is Arike's teammate. Same thing with Alana Smith. That's Arike's teammate from Unrivaled. They're on the Mist together, I think. So We need to stop the hate and the vitriol for somebody who's just trying to help us win and who has given their entire career to Dallas. She could have left this year. She's given her entire career to Dallas because she wants to win in Dallas. Yet y'all give her hate. Yet we have beat reporters ignoring all that she does, making sure y'all post her stats last or don't even post it at all. Making sure y'all leave her off of every graphic. And let me put this up here. Well, you know what? I'm done on that segment talking about Arike. But Arike deserves her love. She deserves her respect. Jose was right. Jose was right. Arike deserves her respect. I didn't even finish reading this graphic because I just got so heated. But I said, she's shooting the most efficient of her career. 65.2%. 65.2% true shooting percentage over the last 8 games. Wow. Prior to this year, June through July 2022 was the only time she ever cracked 60% over a stretch of that length. So it's been a few years since Arike has been able to shoot efficiently, right? And it's really because people, and Jose often talks about, like, she's changed her roles from the other teams that she was on. She had to shoot those shots. I don't know what's wrong with people in their heads. She had to shoot those shots. She didn't want to shoot those shots. That's why when we got paid, she said, I just fell to my knees. She never wanted to be a shot chucker. She never wanted to have to shoot 20 shots a game. I went back and I watched Arike from 20, and we're gonna look at all of this stuff. I'm gonna do a full breakdown on Arike because all the lies and vitriol that's been spread about her, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. She doesn't deserve that. You can love Paige and you can love Azzi and you can love whoever you want without taking a dump on her because she has not done anything to you. She's not trying to usurp Paige. She's not trying to usurp Azzi. All she's trying to do is help them win. So the hate needs to stop. The media, you need to stop ignoring her and acting like she is not a superstar player. She is a superstar player. She's a 4-time All-Star. She's number 7. Do I need to go up and show the graphic? Over the last 8 seasons, she's like top 5 in scoring, only after Fee, Asia, and Stewie. That's what y'all don't get. She is her. Paige is her. Paige is on my wall. Y'all see her? So Paige is her. Azzi is her. But Arike is her too. She's her too. And instead of being so divisive, let's pour into our big 3. They clearly love each other. Let me show y'all this. Do I have it here? Like, here's a video. I don't know what Diamond Miller said. I don't know. Diamond Miller said something yesterday. Had the whole team rolling. But, oh, hold on. Let me share this. How long I've been? Okay, I'm from my screen share. But Diamond Miller had the whole team rolling. They just falling out laughing on the ground. But I put on this post, I'm gonna can make myself smaller. But I put on this post the big 3 because they love each other. So if they love each other, why can't we support that? Why can't we support them loving each other? Like, look at her and Azzi. They crack it up. They having a great time. I don't know why y'all want to tear her down so bad. Like, enough is enough. But that's okay, Arike. I'm going to continue to stick up for you. When no one else, y'all can call me Arike Truth or whatever the helicopter y'all want to call me. I'm going to continue to stand for her. Because she deserves it. She does not deserve how she's been treated. But anyway, that's enough of my soapbox about that. Let's go on to Azzi. So Azzi did something, breaking records. Breaking records. See, y'all think I don't like Azzi. No, I like Azzi a lot. Did I have questions about her coming here when I thought her and Paige were dating? Yes, I did. But they're broken up now, or not talking about their relationship anymore, so we move on. And it's not that I didn't like Paisley. I loved Paisley. I was obsessed just like everybody else. But I care about witty basketball games more than I care about a relationship. Like I care about winning a championship more than I care about Paisley. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like could have been some issues there. But guess what? We've had no issues. It's been great. So anyway, let's talk about what Azzi did. So Azzi has surpassed Arike Ogunbowale in 3 points made for a rookie in Dallas Wings history. And I think I have that graphic here. It's right here. It says Azzi Fudd shot 4 from 5 from 3-point against the Sun, recording her 4th game this season with at least 4+. First of all, that is crazy. Fourth game this season with at least 4+ made threes. Fudd leads rookies with 11 games. 11 games recording 3+ threes is actually crazy. This is why I say she's the best in the league. Her and Marina Mabrey, I don't think there's anybody better than those two at shooting the 3 ball. I really don't. I don't. But okay, here it goes. This is by Drake Keeler again. It says Azzi Fudd is a Dallas Wings all-time rookie leader in 3 points made, surpassing Arike Ogunbowale tonight with 4 3-pointers against the Sun. She's at 61. Jesus Christ. Excluding 1997, she's 12th on the league's all-time rookie 3-point made list. Also moved past Maya Moore. Y'all know Maya Moore got 16,000 rings, Hall of Famer, one of the best players. She's a WNBA legend. So the fact that Azzi did this as a rookie, well, this is the rookie record. So but she surpassed. You know how many Hall of Fame legend rookies there's been, and she's 15th on the list. And Arike's been here since 2019. Nobody's been able to surpass her. So the fact that Azzi came in, and I think we still have like 17 games left. I think the way that Azzi is moving, she can move beyond those rookie records and start breaking some other records. We already know, and I don't have the graphic, but that she's definitely she's leading the WNBA in blocks and steals for a guard. And I'm pretty sure she's on a historic run for that as well. So let's give a shout out to Azzi, MF, and Fudd. What's Azzi's middle name? I'm about to look it up. Azzi Fudd middle name. Okay, Jaslyn. That's her new name. I'm sorry, calling her Jaslyn. She's no longer Azzi to me. She's Jaslyn. People be like, who? Jaslyn. But shout out to Jaslyn. No, I hate that. We're going to call her Azzi. But shout out to Azzi Jaslyn Fudd for doing what needs to be done. Shout out to her for not only shooting the ball efficiently, but playing amazing defense. Playing game-changing defense. Game-saving defense. Right? I said we needed her to step up. She stepped the hell up. I said, Jess Shepard, I said we needed you to step the hell up. You also stepped the hell up. I know you tired of getting bullied. I'm tired of seeing you get bullied. So, but anyway, that was amazing, y'all. Talking about the Dallas Wings, but I kind of want to transition into something else. So I kind of want to, and we're just going to quickly get through this, but let's talk about these trades that happened. Well, first of all, let's talk about how the Lynx. Oh, that's not the graphic. Is this the graphic? Nope, that's Azzi's graphic. Which I'm going to talk about that later. Here we go. But let's talk about how the Lynx dominated. Well, not dominated because the score is close, like 100, 108. So I'm not going to say dominated, but how the Lynx whooped up on Indiana. And the Lynx honestly are looking kind of scary, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Are the Lynx looking scary to anybody else? I feel like they're looking scary to me. Now, I know the Lynx are always the top 2 team and they could never get past. But see, the Lynx didn't have Olivia Miles then. The Lynx didn't have Olivia Miles then. Olivia Miles is different. And I'm going to talk about her on Friday for my closing arguments. I'm not going to tell y'all. Well, I can say it. Olivia Miles is my MVP. My unbiased MVP. Okay, of course I'm going to go with Paige. But my unbiased MVP is Olivia Miles. My unbiased MVP is Olivia Miles. Because nobody expected Olivia Miles to come in and look the way that she's looked and propel. Fee just started playing again. My baby Fee, that's what I call it. My baby Fee, she just started playing again. Olivia Miles has this team the number 1 seed and nobody expected it. This is why I have her over Paige and I have her over A'ja Wilson. I love Paige. I love A'ja Wilson. But if we're going to talk about how Olivia Miles, with the personnel that they had, nobody in hell expected them to be a playoff team without Fee, let alone the first seed. And they're so far ahead. It's like nobody is catching up to that. Nobody is catching up to that. Nobody's going to be catching up to the Minnesota Lynx. I mean, the shit is scary. I got it right here. I got the standings right here. Where's my thing at? Yeah, I got the standings right here. Let me share my screen. Cause shit is scary out here. I'm like, golly. So we look at and I'm gonna just go full screen. But we look at the standings. Lynx 25-6. They've lost 6 games all year. They're 3 games ahead of the number 2 Aces. 3 games ahead of them. No, sorry. They're 5 games ahead of them in wins and have 3 less. Sorry, let me get my brain together. They're 5 games ahead of them in wins. I think now 4. Hold on, let me refresh. I'm going to refresh this to see. Okay, yeah. So now they're 4 games ahead in wins, but they still have 3 less losses than the Las Vegas Aces. So the Minnesota Lynx aren't playing around. Now, of course, I know we got to get to playoffs, and every time they get to playoffs, they kind of. Oh, let me put myself back. Put myself on the screen. Every time they get to playoffs, they start choking. But I think now, since they got Olivia Miles, it just might. I feel like it's gonna be different. I do. And I could be Delulu. Maybe I am Delulu. We all could be a little bit Delulu sometimes. But the way that they are looking is just outright incredible. And let me see. I think I got a few clips that I wanted to show. And then talking about the what's that called? The Fever. I got something to say about that as well, because I'm seeing people talking about Caitlin Clark is in the MVP race and all, and I'm like, I don't know how in the hell Caitlin Clark got into the MVP race. I feel like ESPN just putting her in there just to put her in there. It's like, please be serious. Now, let me be honest. Caitlin Clark has looked better. And she is playing the best game of her career. Of her young, WNBA career. But it's not even close. It's not even close. Okay, first of all, let's look at this. Let me share this tab. So, y'all can see here on screen. Let me see. What are y'all looking at? Can y'all see that? No, let me go big screen. So, y'all can clearly see Olivia Miles. This is what she's doing. 19 points per game, 5 assist point game, 4 rebounds per game, 50% from the field. She is the only rookie in WNBA history to hit these marks. The only rookie in WNBA history to hit these marks. The only rookie in WA history to hit these marks. That's why but we're gonna get into it of why she's the MVP. But I think I had just a few clips that I wanted to show. Just crazy. This is what Olivia Miles did at halftime. Okay, this is what she did versus this is what she did to Indiana. Let's take a look at it.
Why? As Collier leading Mitchell for three. Here's Miles dipping around Mitchell, lays it up and in. 2 threes already. As Howard dances in, keeps it alive. Miles. Oh yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell draws multiple defenders.
Here is Miles trying to work around the double and dive from Clark.
You just can't.
Big screen from Howard. Miles pedals, shovels, and finishes. Miles sets up Collier. Her three is good.
So hard to figure out what to take away from her.
Here's Miles popping the three.
I mean, she just has it on easy mode. Look at this stuff.
Miles sidestepping.
Oh my God! Like
Miles splits the D and pacifies it in.
Bring into her.
This shit is
her energy running.
And this is the thing, guys. This it's just unreal. And this is another thing with Olivia Miles. Her being able to blow past everybody. See, I was getting mad because I'm like, why are my Dallas Wings keep letting her do the same shit? Then you look at the Indiana Fever. She doing the same stuff. Like, it's just, she's clearly what you call unstoppable off the dribble. Like, they cannot stop her. No one can. No one can. But let's keep watching. They can't stop her going downhill. No one.
This Lynx team.
Great stuff. All is Miles.
Double team, no problem.
About the big trade.
That's right. Kelsey Plum heading to Phoenix. Miles.
Triple team, no problem.
Lead. 1:42 to go in this first half. Mitchell hopping, gets denied by Miles.
Mitchell got her shot
she
blocked,
playing
drove right that time, drove left, closing out hard. She's taking what the D's
Three
got.
people.
Coming on a minute to go.
She just went past Tipson and Aaliyah Boston. She moves so fast, like you can't even hardly see her coming.
Miles through the lane.
3 people again. Like, this shit is crazy.
Might have just put the W on a platter.
Like, they just hit the jackpot. Like, they serious, and by the Minnesota Lynx hit the jackpot. They hit the absolute jackpot with Olivia Miles. But somebody else who is also amazing, and I think also is a strong candidate for MVP, especially if they get to the final. Well, I think MVP is decided for. That's my baby fee, but we don't have time to be going through her stuff today. But Kayla Clark, nah, I'm gonna show that later. But let's look what Kelsey Mitchell did. Oh, hold on, I gotta share my screen. Let's look at what Kelsey Mitchell did, who is also in the MVP race and undeniably the best player on her team. Yeah, undeniably the best player on her team. Absolutely, 110%. But we're gonna get more into that on Friday. But I do want it'd be good to just show this clip of her highlights. And by the way, all of these clips are from Women Hoops Network on X. So if you are on X, please follow Women's Hoops Network. If you're on X, please follow Women's Hoops Network. They always post all the highlights from the games of like the best players on the teams and stuff. So go ahead and give them a follow. Great resource on X.
Joe Reed very concerned about transition in this one. Oh, what touch. Mitchell, she got it. Right to Boston. Here's Mitchell dancing, finding, Billings finishing. Down. And in the aftermath of that, just was kind of shaking out her leg as Cunningham looking in. Gets it back to Mitchell, a three. She got it. Kelsey, the heavy Rookie of the Year favorite. Here is Mitchell cutting to the cup. Mitchell, another three. You bet.
He's giving to Olivia Miles. They sit on the bench. They go through film pregame. It is a one-on-one relationship, and she is helping Olivia.
It's Minnesota with the 11-point lead as Mitchell comes up with a steal. Mitchell all the way in for the lay. This with more. Here's Mitchell sprinting through the lane, pops it in. Harris dishes.
Sorry, y'all. I got distracted.
Mitchell slithers, cups. Oh, my goodness. Who had 23 in the first half. Clark gives it back. Mitchell an open look. She got it on a three. Boston, the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack, lays it in.
Certainly in the second half.
7-20-point game this season for Quinnen Williams. Mitchell hopping into the paint, scoops it in around three closer. Clark backdoor, Mitchell reverses it in. Timeout, Minnesota. It's a
Through it, stays where there stays connected. Contests.
Mitchell on a three, right on.
So obviously, Kelsey Mitchell, I think it's obvious who is the best. I think it's obvious from those clips. You could look for your own self with your own two eyeballs. Y'all, also, I'm kind of sad because I think my ring was getting delivered and I missed it because I didn't hear the doorbell. But whatever, I think I could probably just get it tomorrow. But anyway, but I think it's kind of pretty clear who is the best on that team and who Stephanie White leans on. Caitlin has been doing good. I'm not here to hate on CC today. All right, I think she's looked a lot better. I looked at her clips. I was like, okay, she actually look a little bit better. But to say that she's the leader of that team or who that team is leaning on or who is that team's MVP, it's not a question. It's not a question. But we're going to get into that more on Friday. But I just wanted to show that and really just express that I think the Minnesota Lynx are dangerous. Really, I wanted to show that even with how dangerous the Fever are, you know what I'm saying? Considering Caitlin's been playing better. Kelsey Mitchell's amazing. They got Leah Boston. Monique Billings has been looking great, playing great ball for them. I mean, they've been playing great ball, obviously. They were on a 5 or 6 game win streak before they lost that versus the Lynx, and the Lynx just seems to have everybody's number. That's why they're best team. But anyway, what's up, Jay Battle? What's up, Hoodie Kush? Appreciate you guys being in the chat. Thank y'all so much. But now we're gonna move into and then just 2 quick things that I want to talk about as well. And then I promise y'all we're gonna about to get into that Dallas Cowboys content because we gotta say the best for last. Today was the first padded practice for the Dallas Cowboys, and so we really gonna talk about that. But I did want to just talk about these 2 trades. So the Toronto Tempo traded for Aneesah Morrow. I mean, and they pretty much they had to give up nothing. I mean, they had to give up Maria, what's her name? Klakova? It just says rights to Maria Klakova and then a 2029 second round pick. So they pretty much gave they pretty much gave Aneesah Morrow up for $2. I was very pissed at this because I felt like my Dallas Wings should have traded for her. She's been playing incredible for the month of July. I think did I not post her stats? I don't have the graphic and I'm not just going to deal into it, but she's had an incredible month in July, offensively, defensively. Like, she's not Angel Reese, but she definitely reminds me a lot of Angel Reese when she's playing with her toughness, and then considering they both LSU girls, both Kim Mulkey girls, so not a surprise that she just has that it factor, that dominant factor, that dog factor. And I really think the Dallas Wings needed a dog inside. They needed a dog. They needed an Aneesah Morrow. So the fact that we didn't trade for her is very upsetting. But I don't know necessarily if she makes the tempo. Actually, it's kind of hard to say. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Aneesah Morrow to the tempo makes him a contender? Because we got to know they do have Isabel Harrison, but I think she's better than Isabel Harrison, especially defensively. And then they have Satu's sister. I think it's like Sayara Sabali or whatever. But they really didn't have much of a presence inside. Do y'all think them getting Aneesah Morrow? Then they got Kiki Rice back, which I know they're so grateful for because she was on a tear before she got hurt. And then I think they're supposed to still get Slim back. So if they have Slim, Aneesah Morrow, Marina Mabry, who else? Kiki Rice. Do y'all think that they're contenders now? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that they're contenders, but I do think, and when I say contenders, I don't mean that they're not gonna make playoffs. Because hold on, let me see where are they at in the standings? Yeah, they 13th in the standings. They are 10-19. No. I'm sorry. I don't think. Now, unless Slim, Brittany Sykes comes back and just goes nuclear, like they gotta go on. Like they really can't lose any more games. So unless Aneesah Morrow about to come in and just change it all the way up, meaning helping them out offensively, but also destroying teams on the boards. Because she is nice off that glass. So I don't know, but I'm not seeing championship from the tempo. I'm not. I do see them though, like a Valkyries. Well, actually no, because the Valkyries are better. The Valkyries were a playoff team year one. Yeah, I don't see them being a playoff team. Yeah, I don't, because who are they behind? Are they behind Phoenix? Yeah, they're behind Phoenix, and Phoenix is pretty. So let's talk about the other trade. Let's talk about this other trade that I saw. I mean, that happened. There was only 2 trades that happened. With Kelsey Plum to Phoenix, and they pretty much, now they did get. Shout out to the Sparks because they got some compensation. They said, we know Kelsey not coming back and we will be getting compensated. Because they got, what, a 2027 first round pick and a 2028 second round pick? That 2027 first round pick is huge. This draft next year is special. This is the Juju draft coming. Juju draft, what's her name? That plays for Notre Dame. I'm slipping my mind right now. Hannah Hidalgo. Like, it's some dogs coming out of this draft. So the fact that they got an extra first round pick, amazing. Now, she's going to the Phoenix Mercury. They're pretty much done too. Just like the tempo. Unless Kelsey comes in and they just start winning. I think that was just a move that, like, they're going to try to build around Kelsey for next year because their team was so dang old. Their team is old as F. So I think that, yeah, maybe that was definitely like, they're basically doing what the Sparks did 2 years ago. We're going to draft her, build around her, and see if we can win a championship. The Sparks said it's not working out, too many injuries, blah, blah, blah. So the Phoenix are going to take that chance to see if they can build around Plum and win for next year. But I don't see any of the 2 teams that made trades. I just think they're too far back. Like they're basically, in order for them to make playoffs, they are depending on all of these teams collapsing. They would be the teams who would have to collapse currently, who are like at the bottom of the standings, would be like the Mystics, the Liberty. Like the Mystics and Liberty and the Fever and the Dream would have to completely collapse. And even so, they still have the Sparks ahead of them, the Sky ahead of them. So, yeah, I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening for them, unfortunately. So that's how I feel about the trades. I feel like, if the Wings got Aneesah Morrow, it would have been more like, But her going to the tempo is like, It's not gonna really change much. But anyway, let me get into now my analysis for Angel versus Asia. So we always love Angel versus Asia matchups. We love Angel versus Asia matchups. And so I had this graphic just to show this is what Angel did, and she continued her streak today. They did not win. They got blown out. I'm gonna be honest. Atlanta Dream got blown out, which I didn't think we were gonna get blown out, but I didn't think they were gonna win. Now, did I want them to win? Absolutely, I wanted them to win. But I knew that when Aces dropped that game, versus who did they drop that game against? Versus the Sky. I knew the Aces was gonna come with the vengeance. I knew it. So I knew like the Dream would have to be on in order to pull that out. He said, damn. What you saying, damn, to Nigel? But yeah, I knew the Aces were gonna have I knew the Dream were gonna have to be on fire to pull that out. And they were not, of course. Of course, Angel went nuclear. But it's all for naught. And I really sometimes, and I know Angel is not with the Chicago Sky, and obviously I believe the Dream is going to be a playoff team. But I will say, watching the Dream, it's tough. It's tough sometimes because your two guards, they were blown out. Oh yeah, they were blown out. It was at the point, like pretty much five. The backups played pretty much the 5 to 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, and it's only like 9 to 10 minutes in the quarter. So like, yeah, they were blown out. It wasn't. Angel was trying to do what she do. You know how Angel, she starts trying to wheel the team back. It didn't work. Now let's look at as far as who won that matchup though. Who won that matchup? Let's look at it. I know women's hoops should have it. Let me see. Women's, yeah, they should have it. I love watching Angel and Asia play because I do think that they're the best. Oh, look at it. It says Kelsey Plum, 20 points, 4 assists, 3 out of 5 3-points made, 6 to 10. They win that game. Kalia Copper still on that heater, 30 points. She been putting up 30 points a game. That's why they had this. They were like, listen, we got to put her as an all-star. But Alyssa Thomas had that triple-double. They gonna be fighting. I don't think they're gonna make it to the playoffs, but they fighting. Fight on. Okay, but anyways, let me look at Angel was really on let's look at this, because her and Asia had the same amount of points. Amazing. Okay, let's look at this. I'm excited because I was like watching the game, but I didn't get to like just sit and watch in detail because I was doing a lot of other stuff. But let me pull this up real fast. Y'all, after I get done with this, I'm probably just gonna take like just a little short break, and then we can get into the Cowboys stuff. Woo! Because this is a lot. Let me see here. Okay, so I got it up, but I need to expand it. And I got so many tabs. Okay, I can close this now. I'm like, God, I got so many tabs open. I can close this because that's Jose. Okay, now I'm here. See to expand down. Floats it up. Now these are Asia's. Nice. Is this Asia's or this? Wait, hold on. No, I don't want to watch no damn Alyssa Smith. Shout out to the Alyssa, but I don't care about her. Okay. Okay, here's what Asia did.
0.9 and attempted at 8.1, and you have Vegas has started 4 of 5. Atlanta 3 for 9. Oh, what a pass! It's great.
Pedigree of what a champion is.
Jalen Sherrod in the game for Atlanta. As Jones couldn't finish. Might have been deflect Bell on the floor. Certainly very familiar with head coach Carl Smith on the other side.
That wasn't no damn foul. But she got Angel there, whatever.
Wilson back down. The fadeaway is pure.
Got her there,
Wilson
okay.
on the outside. Young, shovel. Wilson, 3. Perfect.
I mean, look at the score, y'all, in the
12 points
second.
for
55-38.
Vegas
We
starts
got
with the
blown
basketball.
out.
Wilson looking to back down on Reese. The spin and the score. Making it look easy.
She
Cuts
got
her off.
Angel a few times. I'm not going to sit here and
Now
lie
it's
to you.
Reese right at Wilson. Had it blocked inside by Wilson.
Got the block, okay.
We talk a lot about
They be in there battling. That's okay. We go watch
Setting the
we go watch
table.
Angel
Wilson
highlights too.
cruises 2 for 2+1.
Asia be going too there. It's like Asia, y'all up 20.
Wilson finds her spot. 2 months.
They up 20. She's still screaming like, I just made the game saving play.
Wilson looking for more. Wilson from the elbow. That is upgrading at this point of the season. Gray.
The Asia get on my
Over
damn
the head.
nerves. That's okay because my wings got
Extra
him though.
pass. Wide open.
I tell you, my wings got him. That's the matchup that I want in the first. In the first round, I want wings versus Fever. That's who I want in the first round for my wings. I don't want the Aces and I don't want the Dream. I don't want the Dream because we haven't beat them yet. I don't want the Aces because you're playing Asia Wilson. Once Asia Wilson gets into playoff mode, woo, tough sledding. But let me see. So what was Asia's
6.9
Asia's
and
stats
attempted
was 23 points, 6 rebounds. Looks like Angel won that. Anyway, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks. 8 of 11 for the field. Okay, whatever. Now let's see what Angel did. So Angel, the Barbie, and they lost on Barbie night. That's just disrespectful. Like, how y'all lose on Barbie night, bro?
on this stage.
All right,
for all
let's
of
go.
these women.
Vegas led by 19 in the second half. Atlanta nearly completed the comeback.
Nalisa who?
Clean lane to the layup.
Reese,
Nalisa who?
can't finish. Follows the miss. Second chance. Goes down.
And I hope y'all know Nalisa got like 2 to 3 inches on her.
Everything. Gray trying to get it back to her with a mismatch inside on
Chelsea
Lloyd.
Gray,
So
no
right to
ma'am.
work for 2. Veterans
Now, what's
that have
that?
played against each other over the last couple of seasons. Howard's turn.
Boop.
Fine. It's Reese again.
Gotcha.
This second quarter. Gray on the outside. Another bounce inside. And a
Gray.
knock away this time by Reese.
Bounce around the defender in gray as a tough finish and a filthy pass.
Got Asia there. Got Asia there. Y'all see that?
Inside. Converts on the inside.
Filthy pass.
And she converts on the inside.
Oh, no,
In
gotta
gray
go.
as
Gotta
a
go
tough
back
finish and a filthy pass.
And
Got you there,
she
Asia.
converts on the inside. Get it up ahead. Another nice pass. This time 4 for 21.
Nalisa was doing absolutely
Reese,
nothing.
volley
Oh,
ball.
God.
Got another foul.
You can see Angel.
Now Reese
Angel was.
will fire.
Oh,
And connects
I didn't see Angel hit that.
in the WNBA.
Bro,
Howard
watching
tried to
Angel
add to
play
it.
is so
Can't do
exciting.
so. Rebound Reese. Up strong. Up fall from Reese.
Watching her play is so
She'll
fun.
go coast to coast. Hop step.
Wow.
More contact. More rebounding. More points.
Like,
Angel
what do
on the
niggas be
turn.
doing,
Wild attempt,
bro?
No. Got her own miss. Gets underneath. And finish. Contact. Angel Reese with back.
Watching Angel is so fun. I love watching Angel replay, bro. There's nobody I'd rather watch play basketball than Angel Reese. I could say that. I could say that with my whole chest. But if we being fair, it's a tie. Nobody now in them clips. Angel got Asia once. Asia got her twice. So you can try to say, oh, Asia won, but I'm like, no, I wouldn't say that Asia won. I would say they battled it out. I mean, Angel beat her on the boards. They had the same amount of points. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I think Angel had 2 blocks. They didn't even have Angel's blocks on here, but she clearly had 2 blocks in these clips. She had 2 blocks, and Asia had 3 blocks.
Step on this stage for all of
Asia
these
had
women.
2 more assists.
I'd
Yeah,
just let
I'd say the game was pretty balanced. Y'all let me know in the comments. Who y'all think? Do y'all think Angel won the matchup? And we talk about the matchup. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about the Angel versus Asia matchup. Do y'all think Angel won the matchup? Or do y'all think Asia won the matchup? Let me know. But anyway, y'all gotta stretch. Okay, it's 10:30. We can do it. We can make it if we try. Okay, now we gotta get to my Cowboys content. Let's just take a light break. Let's take a smoke break. Y'all just give me a few minutes. I'ma just I need to go to the bathroom real fast. I've been rolling for a straight hour and a half. Let me go to the bathroom real fast. And then we'll get back and we'll get straight into the Cowboys interviews. We'll get straight into the Cowboys interviews as soon as I get back.
Beast, Slim Jenkins. Whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit. Yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it. No, I'm coming with a full clip, and I'm always keeping it 100. Niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Who that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. Try to serve me up a plate, I leave a tip. All about getting my bag, give me the chips, then dip. If he ain't talking about cash, then he ain't talking about shit. They try to get fly and they crash. I hit the runway and rip. You get me out of my bag, then I'ma pocket your bitch. I been popping no jack in a box. Ain't gotta be square to get put in a box. Life is a movie, my haters are props. Don't let your ego get you hit in your block. I'm at your head, cop at the top. Cuffing the game, but I am the cop. If you ain't with it, then you was the op. Niggas be lame, they need to stop. See me and you, we ain't congruent. Niggas stay rapping about some shit that they ain't doing. How you in the kitchen, nigga? Ain't shit brewing. But your bitch, she know the night, so when she say it, they gon' chill it. Get it up. They just putting on scenes. Shit ain't really what it seems. I don't relate to all the fake shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't in my jeans. It's a real dirty game. Hard to keep shit clean. I ain't never had to knock the next man to build up my self-esteem. I've been patiently waiting, yeah, I've been steady chasing. They steady hating, no relation, no, my hoes ain't basic. And why they making up excuses, me, I make a statement. And make the niggas pay attention like they making payments. Real live, I know you niggas feel me. Let me say a little louder for the ones on the back that can't hear me. Since day one, I've been the real me. A shock up in that water, they can't reel me. All facts. Just give me the paper. Female beast. Slim Jenkins.
All right, y'all, we back. Just had to take a break. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, so let's get to this Cowboys content. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to look at Shotty's presser, but I feel like I'm gonna have to scratch that. I'm gonna have to scratch Shotty's presser for tonight because I don't have time to be listening to him. Because I have not listened to it. And now I could just dry listen to it. Well, hold on. You know what? Let me just see. I mean, I got a lot of clips. I really don't think I could make it work. Because we gotta listen to I gotta look at. We still gotta get into we gotta get into the meat and potatoes. And the meat and potatoes is these clips. And then we gotta get into the Leadership Council press conference. So yeah, Shotty, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're not doing that today. Because I want to get into these clips. So what's up, everybody? Who's in here? Said they were blown out 109-87. Angel was 23-16. It's whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, you could put it either way. That's why I was like, what do y'all think? I know the Aces won, but I'm saying the individual matchup. Because it was the Asia versus Angel matchup. You know what I'm saying? Not the I wasn't talking about the team. I know they got blown out. But it's however you see it. I think it was even. But if you think it's different, y'all can let me know. If you're watching on the playback, y'all can let me know and let me know who y'all think won. Angel was 23-16. God. Yeah. And Asia, she had 10 more rebounds than Asia. So honestly, did Angel win? Angel might have won. I don't know. I'm gonna just say what I said. It's a truce for now. I think they play them again, and so we're gonna every time they play each other, we're gonna be doing Angel versus Asia matchup. So, but anyway, let's get into this Cowboys content because I know that's what y'all want to hear. That's what y'all want to get into. And honestly, let's get into it. I got so many clips. Let me make sure I'm not skipping nothing. Besides, I'm obviously cutting out Shotty because I'm not doing it. Yeah, so let's get into these padded practices. I'm gonna go ahead and put my timer back on because it's already almost 11 o'clock. And I got a hearing tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. But I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna be consistent. I told y'all we doing shows, so we doing these damn shows. And I ain't gonna make excuses. We're not making that's not what I meant to do. But we're not making no more excuses no more. Okay. So anyways, let's get into these Cowboys clips. I'm excited. I got so many clips for y'all. We're just gonna go through all the ones that I bookmarked. And then we're gonna get into these interviews. So the overall consensus today, she said Asia won the. She sure did. She did. So the overall consensus today is that the defense dominated. And I also kind of want to change my music to say. Yeah. So the defense dominated today. Clearly, they took it personally. Because they was getting their asses whooped. This is Star After Dark. I might start cussing a little bit, but clearly they took it personally because they got their asses whooped. Jerry was saying we making a key trade for linebacker edge. They started shaking in their boots. They said we got to come in here and do something. Because you could just tell the level of intensity. And I honestly, I'm tapping the offense on the hand because I don't know why y'all didn't come in with that level of intensity. Now, I don't think the trenches got whooped per se, but CD, Pickens, y'all didn't have y'all best day today. I'm gonna say it. Y'all didn't have y'all best day today. Offense as a whole didn't, but the weapons showed it. Y'all let that secondary get the better of you. Are y'all saying that Kobe Durant and Siobhan Revel is better than y'all? I need to see something tomorrow. I don't like that. See, I want to see a battle, but when you see complete and total, like y'all got dominated out there. The offense got dominated. Yes, they scored a couple touchdowns. They did, but they got dominated. So let's look into these clips. We don't need to delay nothing. Now, the person who had the outstanding day was Revel. I mean, Revel was everywhere today. I was like, whoa. Now, this is not a shock because Revel is a physical corner. If you watch his ECU tape, you knew that coming out. So that's a physicality is where he shines. So the fact that he basically was like, today I'm going to show y'all. Because y'all think, okay, they've been giving me, I'm going to show y'all. This is going to be a fun camp. Because best to believe the offense is like, oh, okay. We got something for y'all tomorrow. They better to turn it up. And I'm all for it. I love this. I live for this type of shit. So anyway, let's look at the, hold on, screen share. Let's look at the GOAT, Patrick No-C Walker. Do I have it up here? Yeah, and I'm gonna just put myself on small screen so we can look at all the clips. But okay, so first, okay, I can't talk. So I did want to show y'all this. It says Jerry Jones. First of all, let me show y'all these two things. Cowboys coach Brian Schottenheimer talking with Will McClay, Stephen Jones, and Todd Williams after practice. Then we see today Jerry Jones talking with Charles Haley after practice. The Jones has been having a lot of talks with people. It's like, why y'all doing all these talks? What y'all doing all these talks for? Let's look at and then Brandon Laurie posts this. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see. The Cowboys dropped off Jay Glazer on the way home during his training camp tour. Glazer is also extremely close with Max Crosby. So it seems like, I'm starting to get that feeling that we're all but sure going to trade for somebody big. I know people are like, oh, it probably won't be somebody that big. I was like, no, I think it's going to be something big. Because Jerry is saying, I showed y'all in the last show, Jerry is literally saying, I want to spend big compensation, top pick. We want to sacrifice the future for now. Like, we're looking under every rock. Then we also saw that Von Miller was at camp today. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but it feels like we're about to add some serious firepower. And I really hope that Jerry and them don't get caught up in these clips and still go out and get that big fish. Because guess what? Getting that big fish will only push these guys harder. Let me say it again. Getting a big fish will only push these guys harder. We're happy that y'all had a great day in Pass. Fabulous, amazing, beautiful. But what actually matters is NFL games. Now, some of these players that are making plays, we've seen them make plays many a time in NFL games, like Kobe Durant. Right? But Rebel, Malachi Lawrence, Donovan Ezaraku, which I'm seeing Donovan Ezaraku, you've been getting... We haven't heard his name at all. We haven't. Now, well, I think there's some people. I think like Brian Broaddus has talked about him, and he's like doing, like, oh yeah, they're doing pretty good. But then I watched the Baby Goat Voch yesterday, who said exactly what I've been seeing in these clips. Terrence Steele been getting his ass kicked. So, but anyway, we cannot allow, we can't get what's the word? I was gonna say sedentary. We can't get complacent. We can't get complacent, y'all. We need to go all in. The Rams said, yeah, we got Jared Verse. He's a Pro Bowler, but let's go out there and get Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to get better, and you got to keep striving to get better. You got to get better. If you can get better, get better. You can't say, oh, well, look what they did, and they really out here trying. Because, no, we need somebody who's tried and true. And guess what? If the young players beat out the tried and true player, then beautiful. Beautiful. But we need to add somebody to that edge room. A dog. A real serious dog. Because Donovan Ezaraku, Rashan Gary, okay. I have seen you beat up Terrence Steele. But I'm be honest, I don't think very highly of Terrence Steele. So I can't really put too much stock into that. You haven't been doing shit against Tyler Guyton. Donovan Ezaraku, I haven't seen you do shit versus Guyton or Steele. That's what I'm saying. We need to go ahead and get Mad Max on in the building. Go ahead and put in the chat. Dang, I'm moving. No, okay. No, but I still got my captions, don't I? Go ahead and put in the chat Max to Dallas. Max to Dallas. I'm just saying that before I show all these clips. Now, I'm proud of these guys and I like what I see. But let's look at the clips because I'm rambling on too much. because I got distracted by some other stuff's happening, some news. But anyway, let's look at these clips. So, what time is it? 11:53. All right, I got to be out of here. I feel like no later than midnight. And where are we at? We almost 2 hours in. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's show these clips. So, out of here. So this is the first clip that I want to show. So shout out to my guy Lou. He said got him with the swipe down move on slam. That looked like it was about to be a pancake. It absolutely did. But let's look at it in the big screen. So first of all, that was an incredible catch by Ferg there. Shout out to Ferg. I do think Ferg is likely y'all gonna have a big year. I think him and Dak's bond is special. Just listen to Dak's presser. Their bond is special, and I think Ferg is taken seriously. You're gonna see him be like a Nate Newton. If y'all listen to Nate Newton always says like he was a fuck up, basically. He was a fuck up. He was the one that Troy had to tell him every single time he got in the huddle, Nate, do not get a penalty. But he said, you know, the reason why I started playing better and I started becoming a Pro Bowler was because of Troy. I didn't want to let him down. And I think Ferg is going to have a big year because he doesn't want to let Dak down. Dak is his best friend. Him and Dak are best friends now. Like, they are close. Like, very, very close. And I think he wants to show up for Dak. Because I'm seeing him make some contested catch. That's a big boy catch that he just made. And what the catch, type of catch that I have been wanting our tight ends to make for years. So, but anyway, let's keep looking at these clips. I'm going to be here all night. Okay. And that was good coverage from Marquise Bell. Okay, but anyways, let's look at what's happening here on the offensive line versus defensive line. So we got Cooper Beebe versus Toya, who has stood all the way up. Toya, he gonna make this team on default, but I'm gonna be telling you, every single clip I seen of him, he getting his ass whooped. Max it out, absolutely. Every single clip of Toya, I'll be seeing him get his ass whooped. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. So BB got him handled. Booker looked like Booker actually did not get his person, who I don't know who he's supposed to be covering. Maybe it was Malachi Lawrence, possibly. It's kind of hard. Oh no, it looks like that was still on Malachi Lawrence. Which, of course, Dak threw the touchdown, so they do that. And then we got Guyton over here. You got to look at Guyton here in the top right corner. Guyton over here. I mean, Guyton, y'all, has looked, and shout out to Vach. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go watch Vach's, because Vach is highlighting Guyton. I'm excited. I'm excited. Vach is highlighting Guyton. That means Guyton doing good. If Vach is highlighting you, if you get on Vach's highlight film breakdowns, that means you're out there whooping ass. Guyton has looked electric this whole camp. He looks massive. Like, he looks massive. And then Shotty said, because somebody was like, oh, we see that Tyler Guyton, he got some reps at right tackle, and Shotty said he wasn't getting reps at right tackle. We're trying him at tight end. I mean, he was playing like an extra tight end. Y'all, I think they're gonna get Guyton some. I think y'all know how the Lions with Ben Johnson was always getting them touchdowns with their linemen. We're gonna be throwing touchdowns at Guyton this year. Watch. Because I think Shotty did that on purpose. Let me put that out. When people see Guyton out there, they're gonna think it's a run. We're gonna slip him right out for a touchdown. I wouldn't have bet money. I'm gonna clip this out because I'm willing to bet money Guyton will get a touchdown this year. I'm willing to bet it. But anyway, let's keep watching. So Guyton is over here dominating Ezeraku. I mean, look at this. Is that Ezeraku? Sorry, that's not Ezeraku. I'm sorry, Ezeraku. I'm lying on your name. That is Sam Williams. Complete and total domination. Let me take a picture of that because I want to post it on Twitter. That is complete and total domination right there. I can't wait to talk about Guy. Woo, I can't wait. But yeah, let's keep looking because I said I was gonna do breakdown. This is not the breakdown. We're doing the breakdown under the lights on on Wednesday. So we're just gonna look at these clips. Let's just look through them. I can't be breaking it down. Okay, this is another one. My guy Mafa. Shout out to my guy Mafa. Let me get on the big screen. Now, we've noticed... Actually, no. I'm going to do this. I'm going to mute these clips because I don't need the music. But anyway, you can see here, Mafa. We're starting to work in. And I'm hearing that Mafa is getting a lot. I'm hearing that Mafa is getting a lot of burn at running back too. A lot. But what I was going to say is, it seems like we're really getting these guys involved. Him and Javonte. Him and Javonte involved in the passing game. Which Shotty said was something that we were trying to do this year. Let's get these guys involved. Which, if y'all watch Mafa's Clemson tape, y'all know he's a everything back. He could pass block, he could run between tackles, he could run outside, you could put him on screens. So I'm loving seeing that we're getting these guys involved. Javonte as well. People don't realize Javonte in the Broncos land, he had like 400 to 500 yards receiving. I could be exaggerating, y'all, but he had a lot of yards receiving in 2024. So anyway, let's keep looking. I want to keep looking. This is just Revel. Revel, y'all, he had a hell of a day. But let's look through these clips. So this was a great one. Shout out to Patrick No-C Walker. With these clips. He's been doing the Lord's work with these angles, and he be giving the slow-mo. So this is Revel. Just a great... Is that on Florida? No, that's Pickens. Now, Pickens, the ball, okay, that was, okay. I can't put that on Pickens. I got to put that on Dak. Because it looked like that ball was just too far out. I think Dak was probably expecting Pickens to go up and elevate. That's what I'm saying. Him and CD was not locked in today, bro. They was not locked in. They was not locked in. Dak expected him to go up and elevate for that ball. Pickens just, he on easy ball. Then he talking about throw the flag. No, ain't no flag. We ain't throw no flag. We ain't throw no flag. Okay, this is Pickens doing some good stuff. Ooh, I love that. Shout out to Pedro No-C with these oh Lord, look at the trend. You know, I can't get distracted. I can't get distracted because somebody got destroyed on those. Who the hell is that? That's Steele again. Wait, who the hell got their ass beat? Sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be paying attention to Pickens. And I'm like, who the hell? Yeah, that's Malachi Lawrence. And then who was it on the ground? Who was on the ground? I don't know who that is. But Malachi Lawrence definitely got a pressure. Meanwhile, Guyton way out the frame, just handling his business. Look at this. Oh my God. He got another guy. Who is that? He got hemmed up. Is that Barham? I mean, can't even move. Can't move at all. Can't move at all. Oh Lord. Okay, I gotta stop. Because I gotta say this stuff for under the lights. Okay, this is Phil Boffle receiving touchdown. So offense had a few touchdowns. Okay, so maybe offense did not get dominated. They didn't get dominated. Defense just won the day, though. Defense definitely won the day, but we wouldn't say they got completely in total. Look at Guyton. Did you see it? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay. Okay, we already seen that. Okay, I'm getting too caught up in this stuff. Okay, here's another touchdown. I like how I said the defense dominated, but all of these clips is the offense. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise I just bookmark everything that I see from Patrick Nosey or John Machota or any of the beat people. I just bookmark it. So this was a fantastic play. I think Flournoy is gonna have a big year. Look at this, because this was almost a pick, but he rips it out of Bland's hands. Wait, is that right? Hold on, I'm gonna let it. Yeah. He rips it out of Bland's hands. Actually, no, he didn't rip it out of Bland's hands. He caught that hoe. He just caught that hoe clean. Flournoy gonna have a big year, y'all. Mark my words. I think that he is going to get 1,000 yards this year. I really do. Okay, but here's Revel. So here's a defense. Finally, a defensive clip. Oh, I already showed this one. I already showed that one. Where is my other one? Okay, I'm gonna show this one because see, Patrick Nosey be showing. He shows stuff that other people don't show. These angles are crazy that he be getting. This was a almost touchdown by Schoon, and Shamar comes out and knocks him at the goal line. So this is how you know the defense was out there hitting today. The defense took it personal today that they was getting their asses kicked. They took it personal. And honestly, I appreciate them taking it personally. Have some pride. Have some pride. They definitely had some pride today. This is a clip with Kenny Clark and ooh, jeez. Oh my God. Okay, I think the offensive line was dominating. Now maybe it's a secondary that got the better. Cause look at this. That's Kenny Clark, Tyler Booker, and BB and Tyler Smith handled that with ease. They all on the ground. Lord Jesus. Oh, but hold on. Did Ezra get a pressure here? I think Ezra might have got a pressure here. Hold on, let's see. Guyton kind of cut him off. He did get on the inside, but Guyton was like, moving your inside. Look at Guyton. Guyton just looks huge out there. Who was that on the Terrence Hill getting his ass whooped? Who was over there on the left? Who was that? Rashan Gary Rashan Gary has been, y'all, we got to be honest. Rashan Gary have been tearing Terrence Steele's ass up. Here's another play by Revel. See his pass breakups. He did a good job today, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And that's promising. I am proud of Revel, y'all. I am. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was not, after Revel last year, I was like, I'm not sure he's good at all. So this is a pass breakup he had on flow. Clean. Now it does seem like, let me rush it again. Cause I want to see, did he get there a little bit early? See if he got there. What time is it? 11:07. Okay, I need to get into these press conference interviews, but I just want to see if he got there early. Nope. No, that was good. That was good. All right. And he got good mirror ability. I like that shit. Then look at this hit. This hit he got on CD. Now, he need to kind of calm down, but I like the fact that he was bringing the physicality. He was bringing a boom. And he does look fluid, y'all. The mirroring, he looks very fluid. Let me look at this. CD stop. Look at that mirroring. Woo! Okay, Rebel had a good day, y'all. Rebel had a good day. Rebel had a good day. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say he didn't have a good day. I think he had a great day. Wowza. Rebel had a good day. Okay, I don't feel like rewatching that, but actually let's rewatch it because that was pretty good. Like, look at this. And you know why they have it? Look at this. This is Christian Parker. I'm telling y'all, Christian Parker. I think it was just so great to see the corners play well today because, and shout out to Jonathan Mingo. Oh, here's that hit from Rebel. So I'm saying Rebel was playing crazy today. And the fact, CD, y'all, sometimes I don't like how CD be soft, bro. Like, CD, if that nigga hit you like that, get up there and slap his ass. Like, look at this. You gotta get him a little bit more physical than that, CD. That's what I said. Him and Pickens, I don't know if they was out all night, if they snuck out to the club or what, but they wasn't there mentally. I heard Mingo been going off too. Shout out to Mingo. Mingo, you not gonna make this roster, but you fighting for somebody roster. You keep fighting. You keep fighting, Mingo. Now this was the Kobe Durant. Oh, shout out to Patrick No C with this. This was an incredible angle. So first of all, this is Dak's second pick. The first pick he had last week was because Blue can't catch, but this was incredible. This was an incredible play. This was Dak thought for sure a touchdown, but Kobe lead. This is like high IQ awareness. You can see Kobe right here. And he starts off, okay, hold on, let me go to the, no, I'm right. So you can see Kobe right here. He's like in the slot and he's covering Ryan Flournoy. So CD was not his guy, but he peels off of Flournoy and gets the interception. High level stuff. Honestly, I thought this was high IQ awareness, which it is. But I think this is CP scheming it up. I really do think this is CP scheming it up. Because it's like, it's basically like Flournoy. It was, okay, this was a match. I think it's like a match principle. Because he was following Flournoy, but when he got into the end zone, he passed off Flournoy to Malik Hooker. And then he comes around and takes Rob's this route. Whether it was schemed up, or he did it himself, it was still amazing because he was still able to execute the play, right? And he's still the one that made the actual play on the ball. So CP can scheme it up all he wants, but if the player don't execute, the player don't execute. So that was a high level play from Kobe Durant. Yeah, that's a high level play. And I think that's enough for the clips today, y'all, to be honest, because what the hell I'm going to show y'all for cover under the lights? Actually, we got tons of stuff we can show y'all for under the lights. Because there'll be more practices. What the hell am I talking about? There'll be tons of stuff for under the lights. Okay, but let me see. Was there any other... I'm trying to see if there are any other like major clips I wanted to show. Okay, it says Barnham and Overshown first team linebackers. Not shocked by that. Let me follow Max Crosby. Maybe I'll manifest. But not shocked by that. Because, I mean, Overshown, he's the green dot. And then you got Barham, who has just, according to a lot of people, been looking incredible. This was almost another pick. I think that was Caleb Downs. What? That was almost a pick. Who almost had that? That was like, I think that was Revel and Caleb Downs. Let me see. No, that was Bland and Caleb Downs. Bland broke that hoe up. Good job, Bland. Then we got a pass breakup with Durant. Let me see. On CD just, I'm telling you, the receivers was getting dominated today. It was complete prepare for domination. That's what the hell it was today. I mean, the receivers are getting their asses toe up today. I'm disappointed, but that's all right. They're going to bounce back. Oh, look, Ezeraku did get a tackle for loss. Shout out to him. Okay, Ezeraku said I did do something good. Damn. Which this was a okay, you know what, I'm gonna say that for no, because I'm gonna probably have more stuff to break that, but this is a scheme play because you can clearly see it was an overload. See how it was overloaded? He came clean because Guyton down blocked on this guy, nobody to block him, so he came clean. So yeah, that was a scheme issue there. And then he got our main man Caleb Downs. doing what he does, which is be amazing. That's what he does, be amazing. I'm gonna be talking about him Friday as well. This kid is the real deal, bro. We gonna be talking about him in detail on Friday. That's the real deal. I watched his whole entire press conference interview. I said, this kid is. I mean, we already knew from the tape that he was the real deal, but we knew from the tape he was the best player in the draft. But wow, just love this. Also, y'all see how they didn't have no long runs today. That defense kind of shut that run shit down. Defense shut it down, baby. But anyway, all right. Well, we glad we got through the clips. Thank y'all who still rocking here. We're gonna go into a lot of these clips. Well, probably not these specific clips, but we will be going more in depth on Wednesday. Y'all tune in for Under the Lights, where we're going to be breaking down some of these clips and really looking closely to see who is really dominating out there, who's not. Who's dominating? We're going to see who's dominating and who's getting dominated, right? And it won't just be Dallas Cowboys, because I also want to break some things down with the Wings. But we will, Under the Lights is where we really zoom in and look closely at what's happening and who is really, like I said, who is dominating and who is getting dominated. But let's go ahead and end this live. We're going to get through these press clips and then we're going to end this live. We're already at 2 hours. Woo, this is a marathon show, but we're going to keep going. Because I gotta get these clips out, because if we don't do them tonight, they just ain't gonna get done. They're not gonna get done. So let me look here. Or should I do another show tomorrow? I'm thinking I'm gonna call it tonight, guys. I wanted to get through the press clips, but I'm thinking, because y'all, it's a lot of clips. Because I got Dak's press conference, Booker's press conference, Ezraku's press conference, and Rashan Gary's. See what y'all said. Good show. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I don't know. Should I leave or should I go? But I hate having stuff where I told y'all this is what we're gonna do and then we don't do it. What should I do? No, I'm not gonna sell my Cowboys short. If that, we're gonna do it. I might just skip some clips. We may not do all the clips that I have that I got loaded up, but we're gonna do some of these clips. Again, it's not gonna be all. May not be all the clips. Can't talk. May not be all the clips, but I want to get through some of these clips. So we got to get through some of them. We just may not do as many as we thought we were going to do. And that's okay. We don't have to do as many as I thought we were going to do. We really don't. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. We got first clip up. I'm pretty sure this is Dak. So we're going to start off with Dak. Then we're going to go to T-Book. Then we're going to go to Rashan Gary. And then we're going to end with Big Q. So let's watch this first clip with Dak.
I feel a deal on us Cowboys. Do you worry at all, or maybe you don't? What the Super Bowl talk shirt puts an extra target on the Cowboys? Talking Super Bowl again, an extra target on your back for the distraction.
No, not at all. I mean, I think that's as much as kind of the point I was making, if anything, is I don't care. Nobody should care within this organization or this team, because at the end of the day, we do control it. We control our chances. We control our opportunities with a little bit of luck of staying healthy. And that's kind of my point of, right, you guys are going to talk about it. You know, last year we were minus 500. We went 3 games straight. And if you looked at any outlet, right, guys, you said we're going to win the Super Bowl because, right, we had made a trade. We were winning 3 games straight, and we were the same team. You know what I mean? Like we just unfortunately weren't that good. We were competing, but we weren't that good to go make a run. But hell, every one of you guys were writing about it and talking about it. And so if people are going to talk about it, why can't we talk about it? It's not something that we talk about often. It's not something that it's brought up daily, I guess you can say, because we know that it's 1% better each and every day. You've got to handle your business, and if you're not competing today and iron sharpens iron, you're not going to have that opportunity or even chance. So, but yeah, to go into training camp and go into season and say that those are our goals, I mean, it'd be stupid or we'd be remiss not to own that and take accountability in that and take pride in saying this is what we want to be and who we want to, what we want to do.
So I put that clip out because, I put that clip out, or I wanted, I clipped that clip out, because obviously Dak wore his Super Bowl shirt, and Clarence Hill, do you worry about putting a target on your back? And he's like, no, I don't worry about putting a target on our backs because y'all gonna talk about it anyways. Like every year, regardless, I love what he said. He said, regardless if we say we're going to the Super Bowl or not, y'all gonna say it. Look at what the media has been saying. We did the draft. Who else? Got Caleb Downs. Everybody, all the media, we ain't got no holes. We we going to the Super Bowl. We contenders. Like everybody's saying it anyway. And the goal of every NFL team is to win the Super Bowl. So Dak was like, I kind of wore the shirt like manifesting, but also like trolling on y'all. But let's keep going. I wish this thing just let me go to like next clip. Hold on. Uh-oh, I might have to go out of here. Okay. Uh-oh, unexpected error. What the hell? Uh-oh, y'all. My clips are... Wait, is it all of them doing that? Okay, I don't know why this... Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Let me refresh my stuff. Well, the Holy Spirit, y'all might be telling me we ain't gonna do it because I'm damn sure not going to YouTube. Because I ain't time-stamped this stuff. Why is it tripping? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to... Now, I did all of this work. I might have to do another show tomorrow.
Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, here we go. Thank God.
You being here 10 seasons, I don't think there's been a stretch of time where the Cowboys front office has made so many high-level trades in such a short period of time, from George to Quinnen, got Kenny, and then made the trade to go up and get Caleb Downs. And still,
sorry, y'all.
Jones is saying that he's willing to trade a top pick for a player that can help maybe as early as week 1. From 2 points of it, number one, what does that say about the sense of urgency to get things done right now? And as a franchise quarterback, how good does it feel to have a front office right now that's willing to push everything to the table?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's kind of why, like I said, I'm gonna wear the shirt. I'm gonna, invite the standard. I know Jerry's done the same. And when you watch the organization is doing, that tells you. So I'm blessed to be, obviously to be here 10 years, but to watch what's happened over the last couple years and to see his mind and his urgency and him still wanting to do whatever he can to make this team better. That's why you play and practice and make sure you give this team everything you can, is because, when the owner's doing it and it's going from the top to the bottom, why not? And, life's about being urgent. A lot of us want to wait and want to say, oh, we'll do it later. But what are we really promised, whether it's football or whether it's life. And so why not now?
So I love that from Dak. He says, why not now? And shout out to Patrick No C Walker for that question, because he was like, how does it feel where you feel like Jerry basically is getting more aggressive? And Dak is like, I love it. Because let's be honest, Jerry has all but wasted Dak's career almost by not properly assembling teams. Point blank period. In the McCarthy era, we were 2 players away from getting to a Super Bowl. 2 players. And Jerry never did it. In defensive tackle and linebacker. You kept wanting to be cheap with those positions, and we never got over the hump. Dan Quinn begged you for Bobby Wagner. You said no. And I know Dan Quinn was asking for better defensive tackles as well. Zimmer asked you for better defensive tackles. You got him Linval Joseph and who else? Jordan Phillips. Like, let's be for real here. Jerry, you played in a lot of people's faces. You played in Dak's face. When Dak was a rookie and he cost $2 and he took y'all to the divisional round, number 1 seed, you should have said that following year we're going all in, but you continue to play games. So I'm glad, Jerry, that you finally are getting a sense of urgency that, hey, maybe my quarterback is aging. Now, he's still in his prime, but nevertheless, he's aging. Maybe I should finally go all in. And not tongue-in-cheek all in, but seriously go all in. So it looks like Jerry is finally about to do it. But we got to see results. We can have all these mysterious clips. They're dropping off Jay Glazer and they're meeting with Dr. Cooper and they're, reviewing, what else did they do? They're talking to all these people. They're talking to Charles Haley. You can do all of that shit. Von Miller is an Oxnard, but we want to see results, Jerry. Get it done. This is why I put out my short. Stop being cheap and get it done. Because the reason why you not signing people is because you're trying to get right price. You're trying to get the right compensation. Get it done, Jerry. Next clip. I might have already did this one.
Field deal on us Cowboys. Do you worry at all, and maybe you don't?
Nope, already saw that one. Next.
Your interior offensive line, just having a Tyler Smith, another year of Tyler Booker and BB, just if you guys are able to keep Tyler Smith there at left guard, not move him out, like how?
Nope, that's for the Friday.
As Forward Star Telegram, Tyler Guyton let us in on the new nickname motto that you have for the offense, Gotti. How did that come about, and why do you feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, as I just said, right, in year one and Shotty and just the guys last year, a lot of times you have a lot of turnover, and we didn't have a lot of much turnover fall on our offensive side, right? We added some guys, and some younger guys are going to have to step up. So, maybe we seasoned the group a little bit, and guys are getting older, but we're close to some historic things last year. And when you have the guys that y'all have all just mentioned, whether it be the Tylers up front or it be George and CD outside, or like I said, Ferg and Flo, and you almost call them the alternate guys because the other guys' names are so big, right? Why can't we be, and just, let's be the greatest offense there is. You've heard the greatest show on turf and all the other different nicknames. And so just in our trip in Utah, something like I thought about in the time leading up to that and just kind of presented it to the guys in our trip. And each and every one of them, loved it or taking pride in it. And that's as cool as anything, is to watch them take pride in it and watch them talk about it and say it to each other. And it's the way that we've been practicing, and we're just going to keep pushing each other.
And so Dak's new name for the offense is Gotti, greatest offense there is. And I love it. I love my leader. Dak has never named the offense ever. Like, you can just tell what's going to permeate through these clips is confidence, not cockiness, but confidence. Right? You hear confidence. You hear ball in. You hear leadership. Right? You hear camaraderie. Leadership, camaraderie, confidence, bought in, right? They're bought. You feel the players are showing they're fully bought in to this culture that Shotty is bringing. And I do think that our offense, we saw our offense last year. I do think they absolutely have the ability to be the greatest offense there is. And I like the fact that Dak is leaning into that. Don't shy away from it. Like he said, I'm leaning into it. I don't need to be scared to say I want to win a Super Bowl, or our plan is to be in a Super Bowl. That my plan is to be the greatest offense there is. I don't need to shy away from that. I need to declare and decree it. That's what I need to do. Declare and decree it.
What are your impressions of Caleb Downs?
Oh, nope. I'm not playing that today. That's going to be Friday. What's this one?
Michelle Monte, WFA. Quinnen yesterday sat up there and said he's just so happy to be here playing one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I know your voice carries the most, but how helpful is it for you, for the team, to have Michelle Monte, WFA? Quinnen yesterday sat up there and said he was just so happy to be here playing with one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I know your voice carries the most, but How helpful is it for you, for the team, to have an established, like, really good player
The best.
who's also a really good leader on that side?
The best.
It's amazing. Yeah, he tells me that often. And so it's cool to hear.
Wow.
I tell him I'm thankful he was building his house in Dallas and he chose us. But it means everything to, your best players have to practice the hardest and they have to do things right the most. And Q's the biggest example of that. Necessarily a big rah-rah guy are going to talk a lot, but when he does talk, it's heard. And he understands that. He understands how important his voice is. And so the words he does say, whether they're uplifting or whether they're serious or whether they're just straight to the point, we feel it. And we feel it on the offensive side as well. And, just walking and dapping guys up before the practice or before, the team period starts. Him just, kind of saying something like that again to me and just saying, hey, we're going to win this year. It's good to hear, but it also goes into where I was just saying the standard's the standard, and guys are proud to talk about the standard is and to hold each other to it, and it's refreshing as hell.
Wow. It's refreshing as hell is what Dak said. It's refreshing as hell. And you can just tell y'all that for years we didn't have the right leaders, y'all. We didn't. I was really thinking about it today. I was like, we didn't have the right leaders on that side of the ball. As amazing as D-Law was, and as amazing as Michael was, they were not the leaders for that defense. They weren't. And you're going to hear a lot of selflessness. Let's just go ahead and get into the next clip because I really want to get into these other clips. Dak is long-winded. He talks a lot. The other players will be able to get through their stuff a lot faster because they're just short and sweet to the point. Okay, let's get to Tyler Booker's. Dang, I had a lot of clips for Tyler Booker. I think it's because I put all the clips in here, even though I'm not going to play all of them today.
Division, you got some really talented defensive tackles. How vital is it for you and the other Tyler and BB to kind of say, hey, we're pretty talented as well?
No, yeah, confidence is the biggest thing that we have to have. It's like, yes, we have to play them, but at the end of the day, they have to play us as well. Like, we're no scrubs over here either. You know what I mean? Like, we're here for a reason. We play for the Dallas Cowboys, and we have to wear that as a badge of honor. So just training every day, and then it also helps a lot to have two of the best in the business with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark, and those two have just been really beneficial for me these past 2 days of practice. Really just me being able to go up to them and ask them, okay, they beat me here. Okay, like, so what did you see? What can I do better? And we just had that back and forth. So very thankful for those two guys.
So I put out that clip because, again, what did I say? Confidence. So we heard Dak. Dak is talking about confidence, embracing, right? Naming his offense, right? Calling it, manifesting. I'm sorry, speaking to, but manifesting. Then you have Tyler Booker come out. Okay. Calvin Watkins says, okay, y'all are playing, some of the best people in the NFC East. But he said, it's not that we're playing them. They're also playing us as well. So we have real alphas now. I just feel like we didn't have the alpha dogs that we needed to get over the hump. Because to get over the hump to the Super Bowl, you need dogs. You need but not only dogs, you need leader dogs. Because you can have a dog where a player is amazing, but are they a leader? Are they a leader? And for the fact for this kid to already be on the leadership council, he's already on the leadership council year 2. That says a lot.
Tyler Smith is considered maybe the best part in the game, right?
Definitely.
Do you compete with him? Do you say, I want to beat you, I want to be better than you? Do you do any of that?
Not necessarily.
I put this question in here because Clarence Hill, can you stop being... I'm going to leave Clarence Hill alone. But
Smith is considered maybe the best guard in the game, right?
Definitely.
Do you compete with him? Do you say, I want to beat you, I want to be better than you? Do you do any of that?
Not necessarily. Me and Sis, we have a really good relationship. That's one of my best friends. We're very close, and I just learn from him as much as I can. I'm very grateful to have him in my room, and he's been nothing but supportive to me since I've gotten here.
So Clarence Hill asked that question, which I feel like it's a little bit messy, but him and Calvin Watkins, they just gonna be that. So I just be like, whatever. I'm not gonna keep bashing y'all because y'all are black men, you know? So, but I like the fact that he asked that question anyway, because it just shows there's no selfishness on this team. The fact that he said that Tyler Smith is his best friend, that's his best friend. He just got here last year. That means these players have really bonded. And we saw them bonding over the offseason. Right? We saw them bonding over the offseason. But when we look at this, Shotty has flipped this culture, y'all. Now, of course, it's got to translate to wins. It's got to translate to wins or he ain't flipped shit. But based off of what we've seen, these players are not only full bought into the system, they're fully bought into each other. Like, look at how Dak lit up when he talked about Quinnen Williams. It was almost like a giddy feeling. Like, ooh. You know, when you really like somebody, you're just like, oh, God, they're amazing. Now you got T-Book saying, Tyler Smith is amazing. That's my best friend. No competition, but this is where when we're in those moments, they'll be playing for one another. They'll be playing for one another. And we haven't had that brother camaraderie, that we've wanted. We haven't had that. Especially on that side of the ball. We have not had that. So now that we have people, and I know he's an offensive player, right? But I'm just still saying camaraderie all around. We haven't had the closeness, right, that we've needed to get over the hump is what I'm saying. We just haven't had it. Okay, let's look at this next clip. See what this is.
The video of you and Cooper working on stunts on your own in the offseason, kind of passing those off. This interior trio that you guys have together, what is going into year two with the consistency you guys built from last year? What does that do for you guys going now that you're familiar with each other in year two?
That familiarity will help us be a lot better. Offensive line is not something that you could just put guys in, plug and play. You know, I feel like that chemistry and the continuity that you have within the offensive line is better over time. So us, not just the interior three, but the starting five as a whole coming back and being here together, having a deeper understanding for one another and knows how this guy fits a block and so on and so forth. That's huge for all of us. And I feel like the more we play together, the better we'll get.
So that's him talking about that camaraderie, which, again, offensive line, and shout out to my guy Lou, he always says that gelling aspect. They got to gel. Like, people do think, oh, we're going to just be plug and play. And it's like, yeah, but when you see, oh, why they not protect the back? They giving up a sack. They're doing this. And, I mean, why they not protecting Dak? I said that so fast. But why they not protecting Dak? They giving up a sack. They giving up a It's because they don't have that camaraderie. They're not gelling. But when you have an offensive line that can continue to play together, rep after rep, from the spring to training camp to preseason to going on throughout the season, you just get better and better and better and better and better and better. And I tell y'all what, if this offensive line can keep Dak upright, Dak is going to throw like 50 to 60 TDs this year. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm probably just being a homer, but I really do believe it. If they can keep Dak upright, the sky is the limit.
To the leadership council this year, what does that mean to you, especially in just your second year here?
That means a lot. First and foremost, to be seen as a leader by so many great men on this team and all my coaches. It really means a lot. It's truly a blessing, and that's something that I'm very proud of, and something that I'm going to have to live up to the standard too. And that's nothing that I haven't done before. I was a captain at IMG. I was a captain at Alabama. And to be on the leadership committee here, it really means a lot. And I just feel like me being able to be vocal and be seen as a leader is a blessing that has been bestowed upon me by God. And I just have to continue to use it.
So, again, I put out that clip and just show like this kid is the real deal. He said, I was a leader at IMG, which is one of the most elite high schools regarding football in the country. Then he was a leader for Nick Saban. And I thought about something. I said, man, we've got a lot of Nick Saban guys now. We got T-Book from Alabama. We got Caleb, who played for Saban and then went on to play for Matt Patricia, right? But Alabama. There's Q, Big Q from Alabama. So you can see how the Cowboys kind of shifted their mindset to let's get these guys from the best schools. We've started reaching out. We've started reaching out to try to get how, Philly, we call them the Philly Bulldogs. Maybe we could be the Dallas Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get these players that are bred to win, that know how to win, that want to win, that winning is first. That's another thing. Winning is first. Winning is first. You're going to hear that. It's all about winning. We don't care about none of the bullshit. We don't care about none of the outside noise or what the media thinks or all we care about is winning. The fact that Dak said that Big Q walks up to him every day and says, "We're gonna win for you, Dak." You know that? Like this is what we've been needing. This is what we've been needing as a team. Dak has been needing generals, and it looks like he finally got them. Real generals. Because I remember when Micah and CD did that podcast, Dak needs generals, and this never came to shit. Not talent-wise, but I'm just saying, like, pushing the guys around them, pushing the team. But now we've got the guys. I think we've got the right guys in place to really make a difference. I really do. Let me see what clip is this.
Hey, Tyler, you mentioned consistency is the biggest thing for you heading into this season. Can you be a little bit more specific of what you want to be consistent with? I know you mentioned also like the rookie plays and things like that.
Yeah.
Can you be a little bit more detail-oriented with that?
Really being even more consistent with my footwork. So it's like I would even the reps that I would win last year, my footwork would be sloppy, and I was just making the reps harder than what they had to be. So really just fine-tuning my technique, my footwork within the run game and the pass game, put myself in a better position, allowing myself to use my natural strength to my advantage rather than a crutch.
So that was a clip that I just wanted to show about how he's serious and knows exactly what he needed to work on to get better. And y'all, all of these clips are on DallasCowboys.com. I forgot to put my stuff on a screen for Dak, but all of these clips is from DallasCowboys.com YouTube, so y'all can go over there. Not .com, but Dallas YouTube, so y'all can go over there and verify all the clips. This is not my content. This is someone else's content that I'm using under the Fair Use Act. Thank you. But I just wanted to make that clear that all of these clips, these are not my content. I'm just showing these content for educational purposes and not trying to infringe on anybody's rights. But I think that's it, because I think the other clip is about something else. Now let's listen to Rashan Gary, and then we can get to Big Q. We almost done.
D-line kind of help you guys on the edge?
Oh man, interior without no interior is no edge. So having no Q, having KC, like I said, those two smart guys, two legit guys inside, man, they have to pay respect to them. So the more attention you get outside, the more attention you get to inside, it's going to be easy for the outside to make plays.
So, and I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just replay it because his clips are fast. Rashan Gary, he don't waste time. Let me replay that. He does not waste time at all.
D-line kind of help you guys on the edge?
Oh man, interior without no interior is no edge. So having no Q, having KC, like I said, those two smart guys, two legit guys inside, man, they have to pay respect to them. So the more attention you get to outside, the more attention you get to inside, it's gonna be easy for the outside to make plays.
And so what he said was profound, because for the edge players, exactly what he said, we have two dominant defensive tackles. Not a Jonathan Hankins, not a I love him, but Mozzie Smith, not a
Cowboys,
not a Neville Gallimore. Like, we have the real deal now at defensive tackle. So that's going to make all of our edge rushers' lives easier, because there's only so many guys you can block, right? And when you got Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams coming at you in that middle, you can't really double team the tackles, which means the tackles are going to be one-on-one, or, these offenses are going to have to send fullbacks and tight ends or running backs at them. That's an advantage for a defensive, an edge or an outside linebacker. That's an advantage for you. So I agree with Gary 100% with what he just said. Now, they're not going to erase all your sins, but it's going to help them. Having Big Q and Kenny Clark is going to help. It's going to help elevate the edge room.
Coming in, having been here for a year, full off season, and you're already part of the leadership council. You talk about that. What does it mean to be a leader? What you've showed them so far?
Yeah, it's an honor and privilege, man. First to wear the star, and it's an honor and privilege to come in to an organization that allowed me to come in and be myself and lead. How I know how to lead, and that's by my actions. And actions speak louder than words, and that's what I try to do, stepping into the door. And they gave me room to do that. So just having an organization that believes in me, allowed me to come in and be me, has been great.
Another thing you will hear also, y'all, is a pride in themselves, pride in the star. Pride in the star, which I think is such a key thing, because I've been saying for years the Cowboys needs the right players that welcome the lights, because the lights are here, baby. They're here to stay. We're the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys. We're gonna be the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys forever. Our legacy cannot be erased. I don't care how many years. We cannot erase who we are. We are the most iconic sports franchise in the world. So we need players like the playmaker, like Troy Aikman, like Emmitt Smith, like Drew Pearson, like Roger Staubach, like Moose Johnson. I mean, we can go on and on. Harper. We can go on and on. Charles Haley. Prime. We need players that say, I love the lights. I thrive in the lights, baby. I'm not scared of the lights. I'm not scared of the pressure. That's why Dak is stepping out in front. We're not scared of the lights. We're not scared of the pressure. We're embracing it. We embrace being a Dallas Cowboy. Right? It means everything to us to be a Dallas Cowboy. It means everything to Rashan to come over here, and you're already a leader. We allowed you to come over here and lead. We brought you here really to lead, honestly, because we needed much leadership on that side. And I'm grateful for Rashan. It seems like he's just been about his business from day one. And he's able to, what he said, lead by example. Because you can talk all day long about this and that and this and that, but are you leading? Are you the first one in? When I'm coming in early, am I seeing you in the weight room? Am I seeing you in the film room? You feel me? Okay. Let me see. What are these last two clips? Let me see.
Malachi Lawrence.
Malachi.
Kind of what has stood out to you about him?
Man, he's a true student of the game. He comes in early, watch film study from any of the team. Then he has notes to what he needs to work on for practice, and having a guy that's just intentional, just in terms of how he wants to start practice and how he wants to progress. Man, it's been great, man. But he's explosive, fast, and I just can't wait for him to show the world what he got.
So I put that clip in there, and I might be showing it again on Friday. I'm not sure, for the final argument. I'm sorry, but for the closing argument, but we're talking a lot about Caleb Downs, and I know y'all like, sorry, why you haven't talked about Downs? Because I'm gonna talk about him a lot on Friday. And I think I'm gonna talk about Malachi as well, but he's being the one kind of going under the radar because we're so like Downs. But we have to remember Malachi Lawrence was a first round pick too. And I like hearing from his leader that he's doing all he can to be the best that he can be. When he ain't working out, he in that film room. But you know why he's doing that? Because he sees when Rashan is working out. When Rashan ain't working out, he in that film room. This is what we needed. We needed players who not only lead with mouth, but lead with example, not just on game day, not just making plays on game day, but doing all the stuff outside of game day to be the best. So I loved hearing that from Rashan about Malachi Lawrence. And then let me see these last clips. What's this other clip?
Joe Hoyt, Dallas Morning News. Obviously on the leadership council is Dak Prescott too. What have you learned about Dak as a leader, and how does he kind of lead, I guess, the leadership council as well?
Yeah, man. Dak is a true leader, man, from top to bottom. I'm talking about my first day here, signing papers. He was leaving, in his truck, and he seen it was me. He hopped out,
introduced himself like I didn't know who he was. Got his contact information and just, he's the type of guy, man. I'm an early bird too. So when I'm coming in, seeing Dak already in the weight room, talking to, the cleaners, the cooks, the training staff, top to bottom, he's the true leader, talking to everybody in the locker room, man. And that's why it's easy to go to war for a guy like that.
He's big into manifesting. He wore the Super Bowl shirt on the right here. He's talked about they want to be the greatest offense there is. When you hear someone kind of that confident trying to manifest things like that, what does it do for you guys, for the rest of the team, and for your defense?
Like you said, that's our leader. So if our leader, believes that, we believe it too.
If our leader believes that, then we believe it too. This team is following Dak Prescott, and this is what I've been asking. Like I said, this is what I've been asking for years. I said, if we had a team of 1,000 Dak Prescotts, we would have won 20 Super Bowls by now. He said, I'm an early guy, and I'm going in there. This is what Dak loves. He's going in early. Guess what? He's seeing his leaders. He's seeing his generals there too. He wasn't seeing. I can't say he wasn't seeing Micah and D-Law. I can't say that. I don't know. But he wasn't saying he was seeing them. That's all I can say. They wasn't saying they were seeing him. That's all I can say. Last clip from Rashan. What is this one?
You've worked with BT Jordan for a lot of your career. As
BT
he's
Jordan.
been here with you guys for the last few months too, how have you seen him have an impact, not just on you, but on the room as a whole?
Yeah, man, it's truly crazy. Going from individual to, even from film study to individual, and just how, you see the individual work, and sometimes it might not transition to a team period, but the stuff that we're doing, the stuff that he's preaching, man, is transitioning, and that's throughout the whole entire outside locker room and the defensive line, and you see it in practice.
So I wanted to put that clip and show that I'm having a feeling about. And I know, and shout out to my brothers, Boss and Lou and Henny and Landlord, because, they really did a great job. They did a show about like how much that BT Jordan would really like bump our guys up as far as like sacks. And I'm just having a feeling that we're going to have greater success earlier than what Denver had. And I know, it took him a while with Denver and was 3 years. He had to be guys. He only really turned up guys who were already second and third year play. I really think it was like third year players, but I don't know. And it could be homerism, but I feel like Malachi Lawrence is going to have about 5 sacks this year. That might be crazy as hell. But I'm telling y'all from my own personal notes of Malachi Lawrence, I said the pass rushing was elite. He just was not good versus the run at all. I did not see him give up. And it's not like he was just getting beat. It's just he wasn't giving much effort versus the run. But I said you could clearly see on tape, this is why people are saying this guy's a first-round pick. So I feel like when you're giving him a leg up with somebody like a BT Jordan, there should be better results. Now, with that being said, BT Jordan is going to help these guys. And I do think, like Rashan, I believe Rashan when he says we're seeing the results, right? But we also know Rashan been working with BT Jordan for years and never been able to, in the regular season, get 10 sacks ever in his career. I think the highest is like 9.5, right? He's only gotten 10 sacks with regular season and playoffs one time. 10 plus sacks. So BT Jordan can't turn water into wine, but I do think he is going to help everybody and has helped everybody have an actual pass rush plan. Now, whether they implement that and we see that implementation, we've got to see that. I'm going to be watching closely. Donovan Ezaraku, you really should be having a good camp. And I'm not hearing or seeing it. So that's a little bit of concern, but that's also the reason why we are what? What are we in the chat? What are we? Where is it at? That might be Max to Dallas. Max to Dallas. But I love what I've heard from Rashan. And I do think Rashan is a good leader, and I do think Rashan is going to help us out tremendously. I do. But now let's listen to Big Q. And I only got 4 clips from Big Q, but they're 4 powerful clips, and then we'll finally get the hell out of here. Thank y'all for rocking with me in the Thank y'all for rocking with me in the chat. Y'all been great. Please make sure y'all hitting the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. Please donate to Stargazer Sports by donating to my Cash App. I haven't seen anybody donate like during the show, but I also haven't told y'all to donate. But thank y'all so much. It's late, but y'all still in here with me. I really appreciate everybody in the chat who's been here with me for the long haul.
Time Dak told us in this guy said, y'all know you've never been to the playoffs. And he said, you want to get the playoffs, we want you to get up and win the playoffs. We talking about never being in the playoffs and particularly helping the team that already talked about Super Bowl winning the playoffs.
I definitely never been to the playoffs, man. And as a competitor, man, I want to win it all. Like I compete in this sport. I'm an ultimate competitor, and I want to win every single game if I can. I was bred to win from Coach Saban and do the things that we can do there at Bama, and I wanted to bring that same mentality, especially to this defense, because our offense have that mentality, and just trying to develop a new defensive culture, a defensive mindset. And we got the right guys on defense. Got Kenny Clark, Rashan Gary, 2 unbelievable leaders. Caleb Downs, the unbelievable college leader, and coming to the NFL ready to learn. And our defensive staff is unbelievable too. So really just focus on, man, getting that side together and doing the things that we can do to carry our weight on this team, because the offense for sure going to carry theirs.
Consider that Bama history, how disappointing has it been to not have been in the playoffs since you've been in the league? I mean, that's just a different mentality you have to deal with.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about it since I became a Cowboy. Just because it's so refreshing being here, knowing that you have guys with the same like mindset with that you have, especially on that offensive line, man. You got guys on that offensive line who want to get better with themselves, who want you to get better in their own instincts, and you got an offense. A leader like Dak Prescott, who's going to come out and push you to the best of the best as a defense every single day, because he wants you to get better, because he knows defenses win championships. So being a part of a group, man, that has the same exact mindset that I have when it comes down to winning, when it comes down to winning the playoffs, when it comes down to being an ultimate competitor, is unbelievable and refreshing to me.
So this guy, the NFL better watch out, because you see, Quinnen was on a bad team, right? He's been one of the best defensive tackles in the league for years, but he's been on a bad team. But listening to him, he said him and Dak both used the word refreshing. I'm going to say the same word. Listening to him is so refreshing. This guy is so much about business, and the fact that he said it's my job to figure out how to make everybody better, get this defense together so that we can win championships. But this is this is why I saved this for last, because listening to Quinnen Williams, he wants to be great, right? Rashan wants to be great. T-Book wants to be great. We know Dak wants to be great. But having another guy like a Quinnen Williams who wants to be great, who said we need to be focusing on how we can get this defense better, that's his focus. How can I get this defense better? How can we win? I wasn't even worried about, he said, I haven't even thought about not making playoffs since I came to Dallas, because I know I have the offense. What can I do? What can I do as the leader of the defense to ensure that we help Dak Prescott, that we win championships? Because that's what defense does. And he said Dak knows that. How does he know Dak knows that? Because him and Dak been hanging out. Because him and Dak been golfing together. This is what I'm saying. That closeness, that camaraderie, that wasn't happening under Big Mike. This guy's come in and he's changed the culture. Now, again, we have to see if it translates to wins. But just looking at training camp and listening to these guys, so far, so good. That's what I'm saying. So far, so good.
You know, you got thrown in the mix last year at defensive tackle. Where do you think you and Kenny are now going into this year, and how much smoother do you think that'll be now you got a full offseason together?
I think it's going to be extremely smooth, man. Like, having a full offseason together, we both went to OTAs for majority of the time and got a chance to gel with each other, and now we at training camp with each other. Not just Kenny, just the new defensive line coach, the young guys that we drafted that's in that defensive line room, and even bringing in Tito, having young Jay in there, man. It's phenomenal having those guys in there and getting a chance to work and gel and build chemistry with each other, man. Because, like I said, it's super easy to be a leader. It's super easy to kind of come to work and work hard when you got guys with the same mindset that you. But if you got guys you got to drag along and really babysit, it's kind of hard in that case. So we have a bunch of guys on our team and our room that has the same like mindset, and the ultimate goal is to win. So
the ultimate goal is to win. So, and he said, me and Kenny, y'all. He basically saying y'all haven't seen nothing yet because me and Kenny, we didn't get an off season together, but now me and Kenny been training all off season together. We was here in the spring. See, we've been developing, y'all. While everybody was running their mouths, we've been keeping our heads down and putting in the work. And he said, when you have people around where you don't have to babysit, everybody knows what they're supposed to do and wants to be better. So it makes the leader's job better. Like we finally, it seems, we got to see if it translates to win, but it seems like we finally got players with the right mindset.
DallasCowboys.com. Whether you have the contract conversations now or later, is Dallas where you want to be long term?
Oh, for sure, man. Especially being here with these guys, man. You got a phenomenal group, man. Phenomenal staff, man. Organization-wise, man. It's unbelievable, man. And then having guys that you can call and lean on, like DeMarcus Ware is one of my guys. It's unbelievable, man. So, like I said, man, I'm not really focused on no contract. Like I definitely want to be here for the long haul. I definitely will enjoy and love being here for the long haul. But I want to win, and that's kind of the only thing I'm really focused on is winning and kind of getting this defense into the groove where we can win football games for this team. So,
like this guy, we didn't hear, y'all. We didn't hear this stuff, and I'm gonna take this off the screen just momentarily. We didn't hear that my side of the ball needs to win games. We just didn't hear that. We never heard the defense side of the ball say, we don't care what the offense do. We love Dak. We think Dak's amazing, but we know we got to do our job. We'll win this game if we have to. We don't care if Dak throws 30 picks. Because a real championship defense doesn't care if their quarterback throws a pick or fumbles the ball. They say, oh, that's no problem. We got it. We're going to get a stop. But in the past, it was always all on Dak. If Dak's not perfect in this game, we're going to lose. You can't win games. You can't win the big games like that. You can win football games, but the big games against the best competition, you can't win those games when it's my quarterback or bust. It can't be Dak Prescott's got to be amazing or we lose. The defense has to do their damn jobs. They're a part of this team too. They're getting paid millions too, not just Dak Prescott. And it seems like we finally got the people here that realize I have to do my job too. It's not, Dak. No. It's respect and reverence for Dak, but not this Dak's going to carry us. It's let me do my part so I can help my leader win. But I think we got one more clip, y'all. We are almost done. One more clip, I think. Wait, did I just play? I think I just played that one. Yeah. So one more clip. Yes, we got one more clip and we're done. Thank y'all so much for staying here. Wow, this was a
Joe
3
Hoy,
hour
Dallas Morning News. You mentioned that Joe Hoy, Dallas Morning News. You mentioned that you want to be here for the long haul and that you want to win.
Yeah.
When did you really get sold on the belief that you could win here, that the Cowboys were a place you could
I think when I got traded here. I think when you get traded and somebody put that belief in you, when you get drafted and traded, it's kind of the same I guess feeling. Somebody believing you to know that, okay, you're one of the guys I feel like you can help us win and help us achieve the goal that we always want to achieve. So as soon as I got traded, I wanted to be here. Like, I wanted to be here for the long haul. I didn't want to just come and just play around. I want to be here and win. I want to win for the organization because it has a winning culture. It has a winning history, and I want to kind of bring that back here. And I kind of want to win for not only me, myself personally, but guys like Dak Prescott, who works his tail off and been here 10 years and, you know what I'm saying, deserve a Super Bowl. And guys like CD, who's a 5-time Pro Bowler and been here 5 years, who deserves a Super Bowl. And you just see those things like that, and you just see how great they was last year, and the defense wasn't so great. So it just urges me personally to get this defense together so the hard work that they put in won't just be go to waste anymore.
Like, let me see. Sorry, I was looking at my credit score. But anyway, and that was it, guys. That's the final clip. But literally saying, I want to win a Super Bowl for Dak. I want to win a Super Bowl for CeeDee Lamb. Those guys deserve a Super Bowl. It's just the word. I'm gonna just keep stealing their word. Refreshing. Feels refreshing. I feel light. I feel light and happy on my feet just listening to those interviews. But y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about the press conference, how y'all feel about the clips, the first day of padded practice. If you're a Dallas Wings fan, how do y'all feel about how the team's currently constructed? How do y'all feel about the Arike disrespect? And then WNBA fan, we gave y'all so much on this show. This was our first The Orbit Report. This was almost a 3-hour show. It was a marathon show. I don't think I'm gonna do this many topics ever again. But I thought I narrowed it down. Can y'all believe I removed stuff from the agenda? I removed stuff and it was still 3 hours long. I gotta figure out how to make this show an hour and 30 minutes, which means I'm just gonna have to narrow down the topics significantly. But anyway, y'all, maybe I should have just did a separate game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I didn't even want to keep rambling because I got to be up early in the morning. But thank y'all so much. It's already the morning. It's midnight. But anyway, thank y'all so much for rocking with Star. I really appreciate y'all. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please comment down below. Please donate to Stargazer Sports at $ Stargazer Sports. I would really appreciate everybody's support. Please subscribe to Stargazer Sports, because if you haven't subscribed to Stargazer Sports, what are you doing with your life? But till the next time, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys again on Wednesday for Under the Lights, where we will be doing in-depth film analysis, looking deeper into these camp clips, looking deeper into the games and different things like that, so that we can be on this channel well informed and know, how back in the day your grandparents would say, you need to know that you know that you know. So Under the Lights is going to help us know that we know that we know. Right? And then we won't get so swayed by the narratives, because we'll know the truth, right? But anyway, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all have been truly amazing. And stay for the outro video so that y'all can see all my social medias. But thank y'all so much for y'all support. Love you, peace, and have a good night.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming in